Go and click that button.
Alrighty.
Oh shit. Damn, you're big. You.
What did I just tell you? I need to see the screen.
You're like right there. You're like so close. Oh gosh, she's got the sniffer.
Brains.
She can smell what you're thinking.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that, oi?
Oh, what do I mean by that? Well, here's what I mean. Welcome on in, everybody. I am Undead Commander, your undead host, the skeletal soiree of, well, this bungalow in Kuniahi. And we're here to go and splash right on in with more waves of not only intellect, but also of artist variety. So, with that being said, I do want to go and introduce my lovely guest, somebody who's very prolific in the space, someone whose hands have managed to go and craft wonderful pieces of art that range from dinosaurs to goddesses. You know her, you love her. Zungie Bungie, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Zungie right here, zombie artist and delinquent, and you may call me the undead boss of the delinquent den. And as I like to say, there's a lot of brains right here.
Yeah.
Do you think I can eat any of them?
Consensually, yes.
Nah, not today. I have my coffee. This is fine right now. Well, thank you so much for having me right here.
Hey, thank you for joining in. Thank you for wanting to be a guest. It's something that that I'm actually really happy about, because since you have a lot of experience being an artist in the VTubing space, it's nice to be able to go and have your insights on what we can do, like as a collective. So we have like quite a few questions. We're talking about character design today. We're talking about what it's like to be a V artist in the space. And we're also going to be talking about VTubing etiquette. Now, I had bombarded her with a grocery list of questions, and because I have done so, Zungie, what do you feel like talking about first?
It's kind of hard because, like, I am totally down with talking either one of these. I couldn't decide. Should I roll my die?
Yes, roll the dice. This is what I love to hear.
Oh, okay. So what's the number?
1, 2 character design, 3, 4 life as a V artist, and 5, 6 is VTubing etiquette.
I'm sorry to tell you, my die is the 20 size die, 20 size Jewish die that is like size of my palm.
Oh, you got one of those ones.
I got that for free too, you know? I got that for free at a convention.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay, well, you know what? Let's see. So we're going to go and divide this on up. We'll say that 1 through 9 is character design. We're going to say 10 through 15 is life as a V artist, and 16 through 20 is going to be VTubing etiquette.
All right, watch out. Let's go. 17!
All right, 17. We're talking about VTubing etiquette first. Let's go.
Oh my. Also, yeah, sorry. This thing is really loud. This thing is heavy.
I heard that.
That's why I told you that thing is the size of my palm, you know?
I have like a D30, and like I've used it every now and again. Like in my setting, I have like 71 different kinds of magic. And it turns into 710 different kinds of magic, which is pretty cool. But like for one set, which is 30 different magics that you can use, I have a D30 to roll for it. So it's like it's essentially just a big smooth pebble. It's just a big rock. Like if I really was spiteful, I could break someone's windshield with that thing. And it's like your D20 sounds like I could break a windshield.
and you know what people say, like if you want like a paperweight, that thing is just straight up paperweight, you know?
Oh, for real.
Oh, rude.
So we're gonna be talking about VTubing etiquette here. And with us talking about VTubing etiquette, there's a lot that we can get into involving that. So honestly, I feel like the best one is the first question. So whenever anybody joins into a fandom or community, there is an expectation of rules in place, the do's and do nots. But when it comes to the VTubing sphere, a lot of those never get brought up right out the gate. What are some unspoken rules that you feel get ignored or overlooked for convenience?
I feel like there's a lot of things is like, how do I say, like, I feel like this is not just VTubing. A lot of sphere is like, if, you know, some people, when you join the fandom community, you might get really excited in like talking with people and such, but I think something that people need to remember is not everyone is obligated to like respond back, because we have lives even outside of VTubing. So I would say never take it too hard when people don't respond back to you, or take some time to respond back to you, especially when you're like new into it and people don't know you well enough yet. So that's something that you have to bear in mind. I feel like something that you really need to do is take care, like look around your surroundings more before you jump into conclusion, you know? That's definitely one thing I would say.
That's actually really important, because there are people that join into the VTubing space because they're very excited to, because like we'll take the example of like getting caught in like certain traps whenever you join into VTubing when you first start, where you'll see people that are doing follow for follow, you'll see people that are doing let's see, it's like, hey, I'm looking for friends, but it's really just like half the time, or at least I would say maybe 80% of the time, it's just looking for engagement.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you one thing for sure. Yeah. Here's the thing. Like years ago, I seen people do more follow for follow, because back then I'm more into like cosplay back in the day. So I saw a lot of people like always say things like, "Hey, I do follow for follow." But the thing about follow for follow is, yes, you could get a lot of like followers, but the problem is that you're not growing organically, you know? So in the long run, it's not really helpful, I would say. It's like you want to be surrounded by people that actually care about the content that you make, you know?
Yes.
So that is the thing, is like people have to remember is that you want to have numbers, but at the same time, it's better if you grow organically and slow rather than fast, and then knowing that there's a majority of people who don't really care about your content or what you put out right there.
Yeah, because if it's for follow, it's very surface level. They like a lot of the time you're not going to be dealing with somebody who's going to look into the rest of your posts to see your vibe. They're just going to see the first post there, treat it like a headline of an article, and be like, oh, well, you know what? That's the exact vibe that they're bringing, and they're leaving it at that. They're not going to do anything deeper than that. And like, because another thing that I feel as if like does get kind of overlooked is when people go and do like the like, hey, I'm looking for people to collab with posts.
Oh yeah, that one.
Because you'll see them do it, and they really are just waiting for certain people to reply to it. And I know that I've been guilty of it. I have. I'm willing to admit my faults on that. But at the same time, like I'm trying to look at everybody's profiles to see like who matches my vibe. And there have been times to where people have replied to those posts wanting a collab, and they've never made content before, at least it doesn't look like it based off of their profile. And because of that, it's like, cool, I can't figure out who you actually are because of this. And now I'm kind of like screwed, because if I don't reply to you, you might take it personally and I'm going to feel bad. But at the same time, if I do reply to you, I'm taking a gamble on whether or not, like, you know, you're somebody that may or may not be a problematic person, because you don't have a body of work or posts that you've made that show whether or not like you have that kind of personality. And it's like it's a big worry for people.
It is true though, like, because I'm gonna say vibe chat is like very, very important, like when it comes to like interacting with VTubers for sure. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I applied to be on your show because I really like your vibe. So I was like, I would like to get to know this person, and why not apply and see if I could talk with this amazing undead commander.
I'm receiving compliments of my show. It makes me happy.
Mm-hmm. You have a good vibe. Listen, I really enjoy your vibe, you know? Undead vibe, let's go! And I do agree with your thing about like when people like want to ask for like who's interested in collabing, but they don't respond. They don't respond or like kind of like respond with that. Like I know I'm guilty because I want to bring my talk show back, but I'm like my life got a little bit too busy, so I couldn't really set that up at the moment. But some people like they do that like maybe very so often, but they don't really like get responsive to things. So it's kind of like makes it feels like a little bit off-putting. I'm gonna say, you know.
Oh yeah, because that's kind of why like in the form, and you probably noticed it's like in the form I put in, if I don't respond to you, like, you know, there's a chance that you'll be in like, you know, the next one. Like, you know, it's just outright this can roll back around, and it does provide me a means of like, hey, know what, if I don't get to you, I just don't get to you, like in general. But it's also my way of like being able to just go, I've looked at this person's body of work, their or lack of, and it's a vibe that I do not feel is cohesive to the show. And whenever that's the case, it's like I can at least kind of push that person to the side, because I don't want it to where we bring on people that are problematic on the show or people that won't be able to contribute anything to help anybody on the show. So it's like that's kind of like there's ways to make the space that you were trying to create for yourself safer, because your space is more than just your space. It is also your community's space. You're in charge of that community. Like, I'm a commander, you're a boss. We're in charge of our peeps. You know, I'm in charge of my pastaways. I have to make sure that they're taken care of. What do you call your community, by the way?
Just a heads up, it's a very long name, okay? Are you ready?
I am bracing myself.
Living Dead and the Living Dead! Hey! I mean, see, it's like ladies, gentlemen, and non-binaries, you know? Just like, cover it all, okay?
See,
I need a short version.
I have my vertebrothers, my skeletisters, and my non-bonaries.
Non-bonaries, I like that.
Everybody's been liking that. It makes me really happy.
You're good. You're very good. You're good at the naming stuff. Okay, listen. It's really good because, like, come on. I named my dog Ashi, and apparently Ashi means lakes in Japanese. Okay, so, and I whoop.
So I do have to ask. Oh wait, did you have more? Did you have more?
I'm just thinking of like. Things about collabing is like, yeah, the vibe chat is important because another thing about collabing is like, you want to make sure not only people who's coming here to watch the stream, like have fun, you also want people who you collab with and you yourself also be able to have fun and enjoy the time, you know?
Yeah. Like, and also another thing that's really nice is there's, so I have a friend, their name is Patchy. And Patchy went and brought up something that like was very like cohesive for me. Like I really enjoyed like, you know, how they approached it, which is having a like buddy whenever you're going into a collab, where it's somebody that you can kind of fall on. It's like if you feel uncomfortable during a collab, like you at least have somebody that you know and are familiar with that you can lean on, and like. From there, like, you know, we were able to go and like properly suss each other out, actually, like, you know, kind of like get a feel for each other's vibe, and it's like cool. And now we're friends. And it's like it's just outright having that person to lean on makes you a bit more comfortable to be able to open up. And then now other people can see how you actually are, and then you're able to engage appropriately in the collab.
Yeah. And another thing I like to describe when it comes to collabing is, imagine you're inviting this person to your house, you know? So it's like one thing is you want to make the guest feel welcome as as well as your chat and community feel welcome. But at the same time, you want to also feel good being talking with this person. And at the same time, if you got invited here as a guest, you also want to make sure you're being respectful because you're in their space. You know, it's like imagine you're in your friend's home and you decide to be a jerk. No one would like that, right?
Oh, hell no.
See, exactly. So I like to imagine it. I like to describe it this way: you're in someone else's home. You gotta be respectful, and you also learn how to like loosen up the vibe a little bit, but also like making sure you know what are the do's and don'ts, like what are they comfortable with and what people are not comfortable with, you know?
Oh, exactly. Because it's even if the friend tells you, "Oh, make yourself at home," you're not gonna make yourself at home. You're not. You're not gonna go and lay with like your shoes on the couch, which you shouldn't do anyway. That's a nice couch.
No.
Your shoes have been outside walking in Lord knows what. Like no, you take your shoes off when you enter somebody's home. I feel as if like that's a given.
Yeah.
That's a given.
Yeah, and listen, I'm Asian, okay? If my parents see me wearing my shoes inside the house, they're gonna scold me. My ancestors gonna be screaming at me for that, okay?
Oh, it's like I grew up on a farm, and essentially the moment that you enter the threshold of the home, because we had like this little pocket where it's just like it's this paved little pocket at the front door, and you take your shoes off there, your shoes stay there. They never enter further into the kitchen. Period.
Exactly.
And then like the back porch was just like this little concrete landing, and like you take your shoes off on that. Doesn't matter whether or not that landing's wet. Like you just take your shoes off on that, and then you go and you head inside, because you're not tracking mud on like mom's floors. Nah, you get a whooping. You you will not be able to sit down for a hot minute. Like that's what's up. So like you take your shoes off when you enter somebody's home. It's the least you could do.
That is so true. Oh my goodness, yeah.
But it's like that's not VTubing etiquette. That's just regular etiquette. Like
listen, but at the same time, I feel like it's very important to remind people the basic etiquette, because people have to realize your basic etiquette also apply to VTubing etiquette. It also applies to streaming etiquette. It's like all of these are like basic stuff that I feel like sometimes people had to remember, you know?
Oh yeah. Like, you know, something that I can kind of think of in that regard is if, as an example here, it's like if somebody invites you into a collab, and like, you know, it's a collab to where like, you know, you can kind of like talk a little bit back and forth, like, you know, but it's still like one person who invited everybody, so like, you know, they're kind of hosting it. Don't disrespect the host.
No, never.
Like, don't talk over them or try to take like a ton of spotlight. Like, of course you're able to be in the spotlight. You're all going to be streaming, of course, but just in general, or like you might not, who knows? I don't control your computer yet. But just in general, like if they're hosting, like, you know, it's a lot of the stream is going to be geared a little bit more towards that person, but it doesn't mean that you can't like be involved. You can't crack your own jokes. So like it's that balancing act, and really just set boundaries before a collab.
Yeah.
I think that's like a major thing, is outright setting boundaries. Like before you hit go live.
So true. That's so true. It's like another thing is like you say, it's like you got invited to collab, you get the spotlight, but you also want to make sure like you don't talk on top of other people. You also want to make sure that everyone else, not just yourself, everyone else can also be a part of the collab. You know, that's what collab is for. It's like everyone gather together and have fun. It's not a you show. It's not a one-person show, you know?
Yeah.
If it's a one-person show, that's not a collab anymore. That's just a one-man show. And that's not fun about that. And I would say another thing is pay attention of the topic you talk about, you know? If some people already move on from one topic to another, you gotta go with the flow sometimes. You cannot just keep going back to the same thing again, you know? You gotta have to look at your surrounding and see what people vibe are like, how people are feeling, you know?
Yeah.
You have to be considerate, yeah.
it's everybody's had that one friend before where they really want to stick to one particular subject of conversation, even though that like you've moved well past that subject of conversation. We even get like, I know that like you'll get that every now and again with like a chatter where you we'll say because we'll move like a little bit into like VArtistry in this regard.
Oh yeah.
Because you'll get chatters that like, you know, they will see that like, you know, you're talking about one particular art subject. Like we'll say like, because it's VTubing and it's kind of par for the course, like, you know, you were working on the chest of the model, you know, of the piece of art that you're making. So you're working on the chest, the booba, and like, you know, everybody was kind of like spamming emotes that are like, you know, just the Pepe like eyes zooming out and stuff. They're just doing that. It's like, oh yeah, okay, the chat's going feral. This is a high engagement. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm going to start rendering now on the clothes where you're nowhere near the booba. And you get that one chatter that's like, hey, can you like scroll up, please? Can you scroll up, please? Can you stop working on the pants? Can you scroll up, please? I you know, just for a second. Just for a second. And it's like, no. I'm rendering the pants. I finished that area. I'm not scrolling up. I'm sorry.
Exactly. God, thanks for reminding me of the chatter thing. I have bad chatter experience before. I'm like, oh no. So imagine. Okay, I'm sorry. This is a little bit off topic. I'm so sorry, but like,
it's a talk show. We're meant to talk. This is talking. Please talk.
So I made a bad mistake that at one point people can eat like little beef on my model, and then I kind of make it too low. I kind of make it 1 point, so that was my mistake.
Oh.
But I was fine before because a lot of the chatter are like very respectful.
Yeah.
Until there is one new chatter, they keep wanting my attention, so they keep spamming it nonstop, and I was like, no, that's it. Cool down. I'm gonna increase the point now. You are way overboard when I say stop. That is the limit right there.
They ruined
you know?
it for everybody. No.
And there's another time is same as case is like there is someone that came to my stream before and be like, hey, how you doing, dude? And that person just like calling me a dude behind, and I'm just like, I'm a tomboy, but excuse me, what now? Okay, dude. All right, I'll ignore you now. Yeah, that kind of things happen.
I've had a few times to where people have assumed that, like, you know, I use like that I'm non-binary and such, and I told them it's like just because I'm a skeleton, which means that I have no discernible gender. Like it doesn't mean that, like, you know, you can kind of just like immediately assume in that regard. Now, don't get me wrong, like I don't really care what, like, you know, you use in regards of me, because like it's still like, you know, you just trying to go and communicate with me, and civil conversation I'm at least able to go and correct as needed for pronoun usage. But if they're not willing to be civil, like here's a bit of VTubing etiquette.
There we go.
Have some mods that are really, really trigger happy as we're getting rated. As I'm saying, getting trigger happy.
Oh my gosh!
Hey, Axolotl. Hey, welcome in, Raiders. Hi. Welcome in. Hope you all enjoy your time on the beach. Hey. As you can see, I have Zungie Bungie here, a very prolific and well-known artist in the VTubing space, whom of which is someone that can render any and everything. I'm not smiting you. You just arrived.
No, but we did want to say we appreciate mods here. Okay, thank you, mods.
Yes, we really appreciate mods, because mods, it's like this is a big piece of advice, and this is something that, like, a lot of people do have difficulty with. Do it. I'm not smiting him. I can't smite Sensen. But when it comes towards Leo, no, you. Bat, put the gun down. Put it down.
Hold on. Hold on, I got my 2. Give me a second. I come prepared. Hold on.
Wait, does she have a blicky? This.
Hold on. I have this if you need it.
Oh, you got a bat? You.
I come prepared. What do you say? I come prepared.
She has a bat.
I have a bat. Listen, you better watch out, or else have it ready, okay? What did I say?
I heard the bonk. That is so good.
Oh, I had different soundboard. Listen to me. I had different soundboard. I also have. See?
Oh, you got like voice modded there. Holy hell.
Yeah, I'm voice modding right now too. That's why there's a few times I accidentally put on chipmunk voice without realizing it.
Yeah, right now you're auto-tuned. You're T-Pain right now.
Wait, I am?
Yeah?
Okay, is it?
Yeah, you're better.
Is it working now?
No, you went back to T-Pain. You went back to T-Pain.
Oh my goodness.
Zungie is now T-Pain.
I'm T-Pain?
Yeah, you got that auto-tune on.
Oh no. Oh, not again. Not again.
Again? You.
I did that by accident, I swear. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I love when we get raided and my guest turns into like hip hop sensation T-Pain.
I mean, I could go like this instead if you want me to, you know.
I see it's a VTuber using voice mod trying to trick me into gifting them subs. I understand your grift now. You.
Oh my gosh, no way. What? That is being silly. Oh my goodness.
By the way, that's a real voice. That's not a voice mod.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Hey. Sorry, this is the best thing about streaming is I can fool people with voice sometimes, just for fun, you know. Hey,
Yeah,
hey.
that definitely did fool me. That did fool me. I will say there is.
You
egg
can
on my
control
face.
more minions.
Pikachu.
Oh, Machine Jero, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Pastaways. Hope you enjoy your time on the beach.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you guys like it, please support Undead Commander even more. Thank you very much, and we would appreciate you a lot. Okay.
Zungie's like my front desk, like right now, just outright like, hello, welcome in. How are you enjoying your stay at the resort?
Yeah. How would you like a resort? On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your resort? Oh my, I'm glad you enjoyed your stay. Have a lovely day. Okay. That's good enough for today.
Yeah, that's good enough for today. We're good. Which, by the way, if you want to go and see some amazing art and support this artist on their wonderful journey in the VTubing sphere, as well as the artist sphere, please follow Zungie Bungie. They'll very much appreciate having you within their collective.
Collective? Wait, what kind of collective are you talking about? Wait, what?
Oh, you know, the gallery of dead that you bring with you.
Oh, I see. I thought you'd say beef, so I'm just like,
Well, I figured, like, you know, you being an undead boss, of course, and also being a V artist, you have a gallery of folks that you keep with you. Huh?
I mean, I think 4 years into VTubing, I think I draw more than 500 VTubers at this point.
Holy fuck!
I think I need to double check.
Even if you're ballparking, that's a lot.
I need to double check again because I know last year I counted how many that I've drawn so far. I think last year I checked. I think I counted 400 VTubers.
Oh my God, you have like a small army.
I guess. Okay, let me check. Okay, but we can keep talking for now. Sorry, I'm being insane, I guess.
No, it's okay. It's okay. See, it's like, once again, this is a talk show. You know, we are like, it's okay for us to go and drift from the subject matter to be able to go and, like, you know, kind of just vibe because we're entertainers. we are entertainers first. Education comes second, but it's very close.
Oh my goodness. I think I did draw. Okay.
We are getting the numbers now.
I'm trying to get the numbers. It's been too long.
The numbers, Zungie, what do they mean?
All right. Okay. I found the number that I counted from last year. Last year, as of September 12th, I drew 340 VTubers.
340?
That was last year in September, so I had to count it again because it's almost a year late. It's almost another year later, so I had to recount again.
Well, hold on. So, you've been doing this for how long?
4 years? The artist for 4 years.
Okay, so here's the thing. With that being last year, you did 340 up until that point. So you effectively draw 113 VTubers a year. So effectively, you would be this year at 453.
Maybe, because I also did like maybe almost 50 VT booty short animation. I also did more commission with other VTubers, so I think I had to put that in counts too. It might be getting close. It might be 400 at this point. Plus, I also did VTuber A to Z, and there's like 26 alphabets in there, so that add more to things.
Oh my god, that's 1 in every 3 days. Holy shit. You churn out folks. You churn out VTubers like nobody's business.
What can I say? I like VTubers. I think they're really amazing. And I like their passion, you know? I see how hard they work and such. So to me, it's easier to show my appreciation with art. And plus words is hard, okay? So art is easier for me, okay?
Honestly, like for me, words are easy. Art is hard. Like
the switcheroo right there.
Yeah, I know, right? See, this is why we're on the show. This is
hey, we help each other out. Ayo.
Say, hey, I write them, you draw them. We can...
Oh my god, that sounds like a tag team right there.
See, no, we are a WWE tag team. Let's go.
Let's go. WWE. We're fighting. No, I'm just kidding.
We'll fight you.
Oh,
we will.
Oh yeah, I did do the donation sketches too, and that thing hurts my shoulder afterwards.
Oh, wait, hold on. How many did you do for that?
Let me check my folder. Thank you. Now I had to pull out my folder again. Oh gosh. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Around 9 art in one day. Or 1 to 2 days. Around like 9 art.
God.
Yeah, and then one of the arts is drawing an armor, and I rarely draw armor, but I was like, screw this, let's do this. Sometimes you're gonna face a challenge to do it, okay?
Okay, I do get that, because as an incentive, and I'm gonna be doing this September 5th, I'm probably not doing it on stream because it's going to be spicy, but I used to be in the adult industry for writing, because I've been commissioned to write spicy fan fiction, and I'm now being asked again to write spicy fan fiction. But because of Art of Gabby, whom of which I really appreciate, I am going to be writing Old Man Yowie. So.
Yes! Oh my gosh! Yes!
You're really excited for that. You're.
Listen! I read yaoi just because it helped me study muscles, okay? It's for research.
I mean, it is going to be yaoi because it has to be fantasy smut. Is what it is, and because of that, like the Mungo and I, it was during a peak collab. And Gabby was in it, and Mungo and I were like talking about, like, you know, it's like, ooh, how soft your hands are. No, I really like the lotion that you're using on those. And they were like, it's old man yaoi happening over there. And both Mungo and I are like, we're not old. We're like,
I promise you, we're not like that.
But like, just spawned. Well, know what? I needed to figure out what to do for the fantasy smut. Fuck it. It's going to be old man yaoi, and I'm gonna have it to where one of them is a lizard man. I'm like, one of them is
Oh.
just going to be an old lizard man, and then the other one I have yet to figure out. I'm probably going to go and have as like an elemental. I'm just going to do that. It's going to be an old elemental and an old lizard man, and they're going to be doing absolutely horrendous and totally say so things.
Oh.
A normal casual mountain climbing conversation for sure. Yes. Like
Oh my. Hmm?
it's like, ooh.
Sorry. Sorry. Oh, by the way, I found this.
It's not going to be Scarby. It's not going to be Scarby, I swear.
I put it in the background. This is how many booty short animation I've done.
Holy shit.
And I still need to finish more.
Oh, you did vowels.
That's why I don't know how I still have my own sanity sometimes.
Master, your health is dangerously low.
Thank you for that.
Oh. What the heck?
I got hit upside the head with a beverage. I need to hydrate.
You gotta hydrate, so you go hydrate,
Okay.
But by the way, I don't want to hydrate. I know I have like a booty shorts animation, and the person apparently had a bit of a difficult time because of me being a skeleton, and I was asked like, can I just like give them the little cute mouth instead of it like connecting into being an actual mandible? I'm like, yeah, it's fine.
Oh.
So-
Yeah, cause if not, you had to draw the whole mouth shapes on top all over and again, you know? This
Yeah.
does take more customization, but it's so much fun doing the booty short thing, okay?
It-
Booty short is fun.
It is really fun. I really like the booty shorts animation. I really like the booty shorts because it's like it's really cute. It's like it was one of the first like cutesy things that I got of myself.
Heck yeah.
Like I don't do it often, but I do it sometimes, and I'm now delving a little bit more into like getting some I would say very self-serving art. With like the art that I got from Bandit with me being squished between two bellies, because
Ooh! I like that one. That was a good art.
I like them thick.
You like them thick.
I like
Good
what I
taste.
don't have, and that's meat. I like it in excess.
Good taste, good taste.
Absolute good taste. If I need them to have more surface area than me. I'm just saying.
Mhm. Oh.
But
So you could
where
derail from
were
like
we?
where are we? I was just like, where are we? I'm lost now.
I mean, we delved into like, you know, a little bit into VTubing etiquette of like the do's and don'ts. And
Yeah.
of course, like there's one that's like it's not only VTubing etiquette, but it's also in VArtistry. So I feel as if you're gonna have like some pretty like solid opinions on this. An issue that I've seen time and again is copying designs when it is moreover just using the same artist, or even the design copied, quote unquote, was just part of the mood board. What opinions do you have on the whole copy design debacle?
This is a little tough subject because the whole thing about VTubing is getting like more and more saturated. Because I think now there are more people who like really find a charm in VTubing. They want to join in it.
Mhm.
So sometimes maybe your mood board can have like almost the same images right there. Like it can have almost like the same images that you put in your mood board for inspiration. But I think sometimes because of that, it does make some design element a little bit too close to one and another. So it can be a little bit hard to break the mold, you know?
It's like it's weird with like Skeletubers because we're all skeletons. So we're gonna go off of like a few like variations, but we're all, no matter what, inherently going to be a skeleton. So it's our clothing and the vibe that we bring to the stream that makes us like truly unique. But like in terms of like other VTubers, in terms of like, you know, people that are starting out and not understanding like, you know, what it means for somebody having effectively a one-to-one copy of somebody else's design, whether or not it is a copy or not, like what kind of advice do you have to go and help people like steer away from potentially being a copy, so to speak? I do understand like with the oversaturation, because we do have a lot of people that are joining into the VTubing space, and like, you know, we have a lot of like the same artists that learn from the same subject matter, and because of that their art styles are going to be similar, which means that there is the off chance that they will have what would be viewed as copies.
Somewhere I gotta like to say is, like you say, not only when you stream, think of like the tune, like kind of the tone that you want to have as a person, personality-wise. Another thing I find it helpful to break things apart is think of a quirk that you can add into your whole design thing. You know, something that makes it a little fun twist. Like for example, for you is you have a more like beach aesthetic, but mixed with the skeleton right there, and that becomes like your quirk right there. You're a skeleton at a beach, you know, a more beach vibe. So that makes you stand out right there. Sometimes just a little bit of quirk can helps make the difference or diversify in a way. So it's kind of like, hey, maybe my case is like I am a delinquent. There's probably a lot of delinquents. What if there is a person who is a zombie delinquent? So that could be another way to like break out the quirk right there, you know?
Okay, so essentially taking like what the base would be, so like, you know, we can we'll use a demon VTuber, because demon VTubers are very prolific in the space. So demon VTuber, cool. Demon VTuber. Being a demon, you have like a lot of options. You could choose to be more human-like. You could choose to be more monstrous, so you can delve into different avenues in that regard. A demon cyberpunk. I don't really see that. That would be neat.
Funny thing is, it's not demon. Most recently, I helped design a digital vampire recently. I did. That's my design son now.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah, so that's why I was just like, sometimes it's like you could have a really good base idea, but in order to make yourself differentiated, you have to think of like a little quirk that you can add into things, you know? A little quirk that makes it feels more like, oh, that's more like me in a way.
Like my skeleton, like my whole entire VTuber is based off of my IRL clothes and my IRL bone structure.
There you go. And for me, it's like I still have the way I design myself is like I still have the Sukeban fashion, but I decide to still have a little bit of techwear elements. I want some, but it still looks like the delinquent silhouette right there. And I add some more like rectangular shape and such, and maybe my belts have this type of pattern right there because it's based on the neon sign you see back in my home in Hong Kong. So I was like, that's a little bit more quirk and homage. So think of something that you can add to it. Maybe add something like personalized, a little bit of fun quirk to things, a little bit twist to your basic idea, and that's one way that you can help like break it out from other people, you know?
I know like one thing that I have that I haven't seen any other Skeletuber use is I'm just gonna zoom in here.
Whoa!
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm massive right now. But I have
oh my god,
I have scrimshaw on my bones. So like it's etchings that are in my bones and they glow.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Sorry.
So yeah, it's like it's that. Oh, he's getting close.
I just want to look closely. There you go.
He's observing.
I have to observe, you know. I like that. I love the glow right there.
Yeah, it's real nice. And these are designs that like I've put in my book as well. So like these are actually from my campaign setting. And
nice.
like I even have it to where it's on my knee, which you can more easily see the glow on the knees.
See, I think this is what I mean. It's like you can be like on the same species, but if you can add something that like personalized or a little bit of quirk to it, it makes a difference, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly. Hi.
We're really big right now.
Are we just gonna be giants now?
Yeah, we're just really close to the desk. Hi.
Hi. Hi, how's it going?
How you doing? How you
How you doing?
How you doing? Ooh.
How are you doing?
How you doing?
Oh my goodness. But yeah, also just like how I'm gonna be honest with you, like whenever I see people saying things like, oh,
I'm getting skelepats.
yeah. Mm. All right, but I just said it's kind of like how there's so many times I see people saying things like, oh my god, like you're a aquatic VTuber. You're like copying me with this and this and this. I was like, maybe if it's like you could be maybe a orca or like different type of aquatic creature, but you can still add more elements into it that make it a little bit more different.
Yeah.
But you cannot just say that you cannot just say like, oh, because you're the ocean creature, that means you're copying me. You cannot just say that because no one owns a certain like species and such. Okay.
Yeah. Like it'd be as if like Maromage or Maromacarp or Little Nycto own like being Skeletubers. It's like shit. Well, fuck. I guess I can't be a Skeletuber. They own it. Like no, it doesn't work though.
No.
You can't own the umbrella. Hell, you can't technically like from a very like technical standpoint. You don't even own the generalized design that you have. It's the artist that made you because it's their style. It's like and they don't even technically own it. Like it's that weird thing, you know, where like it's that little bit back and forth. Yeah, Mungo owns halflings. It actually Mungo owns halflings.
Actually, I see. It's kind of the feeling of like, hey, I am totally fine if people want to be a zombie and a delinquent together, but as long as you don't copy my look like one-on-one and all the same, I think that's fine, you know? It's like maybe you can think of your own other twist of how would you like to be if you're a zombie and also a badass, you know? Who knows?
And then there's also the fact that like there's some people that, like for sake of example, me, I don't mind if other people want to be tropical skeletons because it's like, listen, like there's only one other and his name is Brad, and Brad's so fucking cool. I love him. He's my vertebrother. Like he's great. I love him so much. What's up, Jay says, oh, what's up? But yeah, like Brad is Brad's a really cool Skeletuber who is also a tropical skeleton. Him and I are both Hawaiian shirt enjoyers. And
nice.
Like him and I have kind of shared like details involving the types of shirts that we get, and I always suggest 100% rayon because it's breathable, it feels really good to the skin, very nice. But it's just in general, like I don't mind if other people are like tropical skeletons. Like tropical undead in general. I love seeing other people that are like kind of into the theme because know what it makes me feel? It makes me feel like there's a sense of camaraderie.
Or you can just imagine it's like if you guys are tropical, maybe you guys are like in the same universe and you guys can maybe like enjoy some cocktails together under the sunlight and the palm trees, yeah. Maybe
get some art, points left, points right.
Yeah. Like I say, it's kind of like sharing a universe, you know? Like Spider-Verse, sharing the universe is like hip-hop right there, and you're just chilling and vibing, so it's like...
Into the Skeleverse.
It works, you know? Into the Skeleverse, let's go!
Jump into the bone pile.
Good in the bones. Okay, wait, what?
There's a whole entire Discord called the Bone Pile, and it's full of Skeletubers.
That sounds amazing.
Like apparently there's themed Discords around certain like types of VTubers, and I know there's one for vampire VTubers. I know that there's one for Skeletubers, obviously. There's one for plant VTubers.
Those are cool. Oh my goodness, yes.
So it's like it's cool that like there's Discords specific to like certain kinds of VTubers, and it's like I think it's pretty neat.
Heck yeah! Photosynthesis, fight me? Oh Jesus, really? I'm trying to be nice. I'm on like Undead Commander stream. I'm trying to be a very respectful zombie here, okay?
It's okay. It's okay. No fighting in the bungalow. You can fight on the beach. Sand is softer,
Beach
so you can
ball.
really throw down.
We can play beach ball. That's how we can do it. Beach ball. Let's go.
Volleyball.
Volleyball.
We're doing some volleyball. No, what? Fuck it. We're gonna go Top Gun in this. We're gonna play some football, and we're gonna have a slow-mo scene where Jay Sizzle's just like shirtless, like kind of shaking back and forth, like Miles Teller in Top Gun Maverick.
Literally, fuck it, we ball. Oi!
Okay, cook-off's valid. Cook-off's valid. That's his home turf, though.
Okay, fair enough. Cook-off, heck yeah. Oh my goodness. But yeah, seriously. Do not claim a whole species! Thank you!
Yeah, seriously, don't claim it. Like, don't try to go and claim certain things in the space. Like, let it be open. Like, if it's something that is exact one-for-one of your design and it came from a different artist, that's where you can have issues. But don't have issues with the person piloting the design. You should go and bring up those issues to the artist. It's like themselves. Like, and really,
Exactly.
it's not even you bringing it up to the artist. Bring it up to your artist and have them deal with it, because it's not your fight to fight.
It's the artist that as an artist, it's like it is your responsibility to like figure out the design and branch it out from there onward, you know. But also listening to your client's input on things too. So that's also like come down to finding the right balance of things, you know.
Yeah, because it's necessary communication. Oh, dude, you got closer.
I accidentally got closer by accident. Hold on. There you go. Better. Hey.
Let me just back up a tad, just a little bit. There we go.
Just a little bit. We're kaijus today.
Yeah, we're just big and up front in the bungalow. It's okay. Kuniahi's never felt smaller.
Oh my goodness.
You know, like speaking in regards to, like, you know, art. This is where like I kind of want to go and like lean into this portion. Handling clients can be pretty hard, and there's always an anxiety about how best to price yourself. What are some tips you can provide for someone who may be starting out on how they should price themselves?
Like pricing?
Yeah.
Oh boy. It's gonna be tough because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, is when you start out as doing commission, you gotta start slow. Your things is gonna be slow to begin with. Never expect everything comes like right away. So that's why pricing wise is also gonna be really tough, because especially there's a lot of like trial and error, and you also had to realize how your demand is like to start with. So oh, sorry, I need to sit properly. So I got a little bit too close right there.
No, it's okay. It's okay. They got a close up of the Zungie Bungie.
Oh!
Ooh. Oh gosh, you got the tongue out.
All right, so I'm gonna say like what pricing wise, there's a lot to consider. I think is first think of what's the wage basically is like around your state. That's very important. Think of like how much is like around your state. And second is think of how many hours do you usually put in your artwork, because you want to make sure you still pay for your work's worth, but not underpaying it too much. Okay. Which is also kind of tough task, because a lot of hi.
Yeah, I got rated again. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Raverna. Hey, how you doing? Hope Elden Ring was fun. Aw, you're bringing out the tongue for chat.
Just for chat. I mean, I can show feet if you guys want to.
Don't give them free feet.
I'm just kidding.
Only I can.
But
give
yeah,
them
I'm gonna.
feet.
Oh, too dangerous, too dangerous. Okay, so I'm just gonna say, try to think of how much is this like how much is like the minimum wage around your state. Think of how many hours you put into your work. Also, look around online and then see what is the market price and how people usually charge the money on certain types of art. Consider these three options. Consider these three first, and then you try to come up with your estimated pricing. And then after I come up with the pricing, this is what I like to do is I like to ask some of my friends who are also VTuber, maybe not just VTuber, they're like artists that also did commission before, or I also make sure to ask people who are not artists but maybe have some experience when it comes to commissioning art. I like to go there and ask them and be like, do you think this price is worth it? What do you think? Do you think this price is okay? Is it too high? Is it too low? Kind of like getting a survey until you get the right middle ground to start with, okay? If not, I know, yeah, the problem about artists is sometimes we get underpriced right away, so don't get underpriced right away. One thing I learned from what my husband told me is, set the price first. If people think it's a little bit too much, you always have opportunity to lower the price a little bit.
So like, let's just go and say, we'll say I'm doing a bust commission. Like I'm offering bust commissions, like kind of for like profile pictures, you know, kind of offering that. And I would say that, like, I have some experience in the field, and the type of art that I do looks like graffiti style art. And I'm pretty decent. We'll say that, like, I'm passable enough to go and come off as somebody who would be the average artist. And in that regard, I'm charging $25 for that.
But first, how many hours do you spend on that art though? That's something you have to think.
How many hours do
you spend?
I would say, because I'm gonna go and use like my personal experience, like how I am with my design work, because I have a personal policy, and do not do my personal policy, but this is my personal policy. If I can do it in under an hour, it's free. I treat it like ordering a pizza back in the 90s. But just for me, that's what I do. If I'm able to do something in under an hour, it's free. After that, like, if you want to pay, go for it. But I never really do things for money. But like in this example, I'm doing this shit for money. So it takes me, I would say it's going to take me about 2.5 hours to be able to go and make the bust art piece.
2.5 hours. And it's also fully colored and rendered? Or is it graffiti style?
Because it's graffiti style, it would not be rendered, but it would just be fully colored in. So it's going to be having a lot more harsh, bold lines on.
Right, give me a second. Time to do mathematics. Sorry, I'm like typing stuff right now. Okay, let's see. Think about this. My minimum wage per hour in my state is around $15. And you spend around 2.5 hours to finish that. So that's around like maybe around $35. But because you're doing slight more graffiti style and you want to be a bit more on the online market wise, then I think you can charge maybe around 30, maybe start with 25 to $30. That actually makes sense. 25 to $30 to start with.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say if you're getting like more demand, or like when your workload is starting to get more and more, then you might have to increase your price a little bit more, because you have to consider you have to consider your workload. You also have to consider about when you do commission, what you're gonna do the commission for, you know?
Yeah.
Some people like to do art commission as a hobby. For me, it's like I'm starting to try to reach to the point that I can go full-time freelance artist through art commission. So that will also affect the pricing at the same time too, you know?
Okay, yeah, I get that. So let's just go and say, like, I'm doing this in my spare time. I don't have a lot of demand for it, but it's just I'm getting it, and it's inspiring me to go and like draw a bit more, like, you know, try to go and like expand past like doing bust up profile pictures in a graffiti style. Now I want to do background design. Like I'm starting to go and like do background design, and I'm making it to where the background itself takes me we'll say that, like, because it's more intensive than doing like a graffiti profile picture, I'll say that will take me about 9.5 hours to do.
9.5 hours. Let's see.
And that would
Okay,
be
15.
that would be
Okay,
like
15
oil paint style. So it's also
Okay,
not going to
let's
be
see.
technically fully rendered.
I'm literally like calculating from my brain with a calculator right now. So 15 times 9 equals to 135. But at the same time, you have to consider this is for your background design. Are you gonna have to use it for commercial wise or not? Because if people ever want to use it for commercial, like for streaming background or such, you also have to add to the price for commercial fee. You know.
So like, would you suggest 25, 50, 75, or 100% extra on top of that? Or is that just like dealer's choice?
I would say depending on yourself, because sometimes I've seen some people actually put like plus 100% on top, like kind of like your price plus 100% like that for the commercial fee. I see some people do something like that. I've actually seen people that also do 2 times before, but that also but that really depending on like how much of a high demand they are, or like how well known they are. That's also kind of affect things when it comes to commercial wise. Like I know people who are like, I know friends who are like work with like big VTubers before, so of course with their name being known and more high demands, it makes sense for the commercial fee to be a little bit higher because it could use for more wider variety of things, you know?
Oh yeah, I can totally get that. So like, I mean,
oh yeah,
let's just go and say for commercial, I charge plus 50% of base price.
I would say that's a good start. 50%. It's a good start right there.
Okay, so
Because the thing about like taking commission on online, you don't want to over intimidate people too, you know?
yeah, you want it to where you're approachable, and reasonable, like in terms of pricing, because there are people that are like just starting out and like they charge like the big boy prices, and it's like you don't have like that much in terms of a portfolio. That's another thing. Please have a portfolio of work.
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
Please. No one will commission you if you do not have work that you can show.
Exactly. Like I have people who are like, I have like VTubers or people of color. They'd be like, it's like, how would I know you can draw that skin color when you don't show it in your profile?
Exactly.
You don't show it in your portfolio. Or like, how can I know you can do this certain type of things when you don't show it in your portfolio? Or most importantly is, where can I see your portfolio? That's also an important thing as an artist. You need to find a way that people can access to look at your art easier, you know?
Yes. And I don't know whether or not this could be like considered a take. I feel as if this is considered a take, but this is also coming from like a place of ignorance on my part, because I do not know that much involving like the artist space. But in the sketching phase of a lot of commissions, do you feel as if, like, because I've seen like for a lot of artists, they're like, once I accept the commission, like, you know, like refunds in the sketching phase like is still possible. Like, do you feel as if it should be more of the norm for artists who are commissioned to do things that are outside of their comfort zone, or things that they just haven't had experience with and do not have in their portfolio? We'll go with like the skin color portion, where it's like, hey, you haven't worked with a skin tone before. I haven't seen this in your portfolio at all. Do you feel as if it would be best practice to have it to where if it's something that they haven't worked with before, for them to include that partially in the sketching phase to allow that person to see whether or not they would be up for the task?
I would say yes, because I feel like, at least at the sketching phase, just so you can show it to the client and see how the client feels about it, you know?
Yeah.
Because I would say sketching phase is still pretty early on, so I would say you can still showcase your things. At the same time, it's like, if it's something that's like very new, and then maybe the client has some experience in like commissioning, you can always ask for client feedback and then see if there's any point of improvement. Because the thing about commission is, you want to show the client that you are putting effort in. You're putting your effort into making it happen, instead of like straight up like, yeah, I don't want to do yours because you look like this, you know? That's kind of disheartening a little bit, you know?
I've seen that with like a lot of VGen artists where like they'll say it's like, I will not draw mecha, I will not draw furries, I will not draw like this or that, or it's even it's something that I feel as if is like incredibly disheartening to go and see that it's like I will not draw monsters because technically I apply into that. But there's also seeing like I will not draw certain skin tones. That's another one. And
I think, yeah, sorry about that.
no, it's all good because like here's my thought process on it is, even as an artist, doesn't matter like how established you are, you still have the option to continue learning and being able to go and develop your craft, because all you're really doing if you continue learning is you're expanding your client base by doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
And you'll be more sought after too.
Because I would say like, you can just say like, oh, I cannot do this, can I do this? Maybe it's like the way of saying of like, I am not as confident into drawing this and that.
Yes.
So I can understand where they're coming from. But at the same time, I would say like, if you have time and you still feel like taking a challenge, try to practice on the side and see how you feel like, you know? And then if it's more like your cup of tea, that's okay.
Yeah.
If it's not your cup of tea, at least you give it a try, you know?
Yeah.
Because I always like to tell people, sky's the limit, you know?
And honestly, like, because if, like, with me, for some reason, like, I can draw male presenting bodies. I cannot draw female presenting bodies. I have a very difficult time with it. And it's the face, oddly enough. Like because there's a general structure of like masculine presenting faces versus femme presenting faces. And not wanting it to where like, you know, it kind of comes off as like, wow, she's so pretty with that strong superhero chin. Like, like, because that's, I mean, look at my model. Like, do I look pretty, Papa? But
Papa, yes.
but it's just in general, if you're not comfortable with it, of course you're always able to go and decline, and you can go and state it's like, I haven't like explored this kind of style before. I haven't explored like, you know, drawing this kind of character. And you commissioning me, I feel like this would be something that would be good to have like on hand as like a kind of copy paste response, because like, you know, having to voice it every single time is going to be, you know, a bit of a drag if that's the case. But at the very same time, being able to personalize it towards the client that you may have had to go and decline based off of whatever criteria they couldn't meet for you to be able to do the commission.
Yeah.
But just in general, it's like, hey, I'm not comfortable drawing mecha. Like I can't draw the mecha VTuber that you are. I'm really sorry. It's just I'm used to drawing like, you know, kind of softer shapes, and you know, you have a lot of angles. You like have a lot of like, you know, hard glossy features. I'm not used to being able to render that. But because you tried to commission me, I am going to do my best to learn. And if you follow me on my socials, you'll be able to go and see like my process, because I'm definitely going to be trying like this year or this month or like, you know, in the future. And if you want to commission me again, feel free to reach out and I'll try to fit you in. Like doing that, it's putting good faith, and it's even better because I don't know how tight knit some artists can be, because once again, I'm not an artist. But I don't know how tight-knit y'all can be, and that's why I'm thinking, like, would it be good practice if, as an example, like, somebody tries to go and commission you, and you're like, I don't feel comfortable being able to go and draw this. Like, I'm not able to go and draw that yet. I haven't learned it. But here are some artists that I can recommend.
Oh,
is that something you do? Okay.
Yeah, here's the thing. Even back in my school, our professor actually highly recommended us to do that. Because the thing about being an artist in like a online sphere is that you do need to help uplift one another in order to get it out there. You know, it's not easy, because like some people is like, here's the thing. Some people can make really good art, but people couldn't see it because of the whole algorithm and such. So the best way we can do is, it's good that we can recommend people, because like, maybe, for example, it's like, I can probably really good at drawing other characters, but I am I'm probably the worst when it comes to designing logos, okay? And if I couldn't, because people always forget that, oh, if you're being an artist, doesn't mean doesn't mean you are a graphic designer. It doesn't mean you are good with this and that, you know? So that's what we do. It's like, if we're not good at certain that, we can just like, I'm so sorry, this is outside of my own expertise. But if you feel like it, I'm willing to recommend these amazing artists that I know can bring your vision to life. And that actually helps. That actually just showing the clients be like, oh, you're being transparent, and also like you're also helping your other artist friend. You know, you're giving them recommendation.
Oh yeah, it's like because I've done that in like the TTRPG space, because in the TTRPG space, like, you know, we try our best to not like, you know, gatekeep our streams. As a matter of fact, a lot of the time whenever like we finish a game, we just find somebody else who's running D&D and we drag the community over to them, because clearly they love seeing the math rocks go click clack. But just with like with the TTRPG space, like we will share resources, we will guide people towards like, hey, you like this particular kind of game, like as an example, the Alien TTRPG. So like, you know, the like Alien franchise of Xenomorphs.
That thing.
Yeah, so there is a TTRPG for that, and GM the Game Monster, who is a kaiju VTuber, he was running that last night, and he raided into me last night. It was really cool because like I knew of it, I never knew of anybody running it, and like the fact that like he had it to where the party fought working Joes, the fact that he had it to where the like, you know, party was outright like, you know, dealing with xenomorphs. It was like, it was really awesome, like being able to go and like hear about how he was able to incorporate that. So it's a big deal to the TTRPG space to be able to kind of show people other TTRPG streamers, because they might introduce them to a new game. Like there's all sorts. There's Fate, where you can essentially like play. You can play anything in Fate. I played a steampunk. Like it was steampunk 1920s bootlegger, and his name was Bruno Wild, and like he just fought with his bare hands. He's like, buddy.
Oh my goodness!
Like that's how he was. He had like the handlebar mustache. He was bald. Like he had like the typical like setup for like a 1920s like bootlegger. And what I really enjoyed about him was he had a speakeasy. Welcome! And the speakeasy was the Wild Speakeasy, and it was just he promoted people just fighting each other in it. And it was like that old TV show Time Squad, where with Time Squad, like they would go into the timeline and they would fix things. My buddy Gil was running it. But it was really cool because we would collect a trophy from each one, and the first one that Bruno went on was back when Caligula was in control of Rome, and we stole a cart. We stole a cart. And like I hung the cart like it was Quaker Steak and Lube. I hung the cart from the ceiling. Like, so like people could just see the cart whenever they'd walk in. Like we just took things from like so many different like timelines. It was really cool. I really loved it. Also, Lore, hi! Welcome in, Raiders.
Hi!
Hey!
Hi!
Hi, everybody. Hope you had a good stream playing Coral Island. Well, I hope you like my islands here on Kuniahi.
Nice chill islands.
Would you have to do any after stream care, please feel free to do so. You were entertaining people, and entertaining is way more difficult than a lot of people will make it out to be. We're not just here sitting and playing games. We are also here making sure that everybody's having a good time. So you need to go and make sure that you're having a relaxing time. So get yourself something to eat, something to drink, shower, do whatever you need to take care of yourself. Because I very much appreciate you, and I know your community does too. And I hope that my pastaways will take care of them.
Self-care. Self-care number one, okay? Yeah, I had to do it. I'm like, do you take care of yourself? Good.
The getting close is so good with that. It's like...
You're just like, lean here, lean here, lean here.
Did you wash your ass today?
Did you wash your hands? Are you stinky? I'll be judging you.
Hmm.
Here you go.
This is part of the
Oh
fun.
my-
This is the
This
this is the slice of life that like some people miss out. But that it's okay. We're dead, so we can't miss out on it.
We have a second chance of life, okay? Listen. We're just gonna roll with it now, okay?
Oh yes, please pick up your kid. Pick up your kid. I hope that they had a good day at school.
Have fun.
No, we've been jumping all over the place in these questions, which is pretty cool.
I'm totally fine with that, yeah. But now I think about it, like the whole like recommending artists and such, think about also this logic.
Mhm.
It's like how we rate into other people too, see? You rate into other people, you're showing people what the other streamers can do. So you're actually help spreading support around, you know? So think about it.
She's cooking. She's cooking.
I'm cooking! Let
She's
me
cooking.
cook, baby! Let me cook! See?
Jay Sizzle, she's cooking. She...
Let me cook! Ha!
So I do want to ask this because I went and I put this in the last question, and it's to me it's a stupid question for me to ask, but I want you to humor me on it because I want your opinion.
All right.
All right, so this is a
Bring
stupid
it
question, but please humor me on it. Why do we call it a VTubing sphere? Do you think there is a more deserving shape for VTubers?
Okay, hear me out. What shape do you think the Earth is?
Do you want the scientific answer, or do you want the do you want the baseline answer?
Follow the gut. Tell me.
Egg.
There you go. See, egg is also kind of like a round shape. Everything goes back into circle. So a circle is kind of like a sphere.
Okay.
And also, here's something I find it very interesting when it comes to VTubing is sometimes it's a small word, okay? Sometimes it's a small word. Because sometimes you might get to know someone and that person's like, wait, hold a second, I know that person too. Wait a second, no way.
I have dealt with that so much. It is so wild. And know what? It's oddly enough, it's funny because Mungo's here. Like, I have like joined into a VTuber stream. I've been watching them. I've been having like a good time. And then I see Mungo there, and he's already a mod. And I'm like, he's here too? Like, like Mungo, like there's a reason why I say that Mungo is the most prolific mod on Twitch. And now he's actually like Mungo, aren't you like officially a like in the Twitch moderator program?
Is that
Like he posted about it recently. Like he's like in it. Like at least he applied. And like he used the art that I made for him. Hold on, like because it's just he mods for so many people.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's in the mod club. He's in the Twitch mod club.
Nice. Congrats! Congratulations!
Like I love Mungo. He's been a really good friend. And here we go. Hold on. It ain't gonna mod itself. There you go. I
Mungo
sent
with
it.
the beef.
I sent it. It's just him sitting on a throne of mod swords. I just drew that up and he put that in his application. He put that in his application.
Oh my. Oh, okay.
It ain't gonna mod itself.
Well then. That is a great A right there. Thank you very much. Okay.
But like
There
just
you go.
in general, like Mungo, big, he's a beefy halfling. He's a thief. He's a thief. He steals away my heart, my soul
Aw.
pyre.
All right. I think I can show you this one because last time Mungo donated, so I draw something. Hold on a second. Can I find it?
Oh, we're sharing.
Oh gosh. I think so. Okay, sorry, my hands has been really wonky today. Oh my goodness.
You're just patting yourself on the back for being such an amazing person.
Hey, Nani.
Hey.
Hey.
We love Max Beef Mungo. Oh wait, hold on. I think I know what it is. Is it the one where like he's really pretty in the face and like he has like absolute massive pectorals?
The
And he's like
pop out the
he's popping out his
pop-
ass.
no, the pop the button off one.
Yeah, I think
Remember
I've
the-
seen that one. Hold on, I need to see it again, you know, for research
I need to
purposes.
find it. Where did I put it? Oh no! Where did I put that thing? Oh god, I have too many files. I lost track of shit now. Oh no! No! I lost track now. Oh no. Sorry.
He's okay.
No. Okay. Okay. Found it! I found it! Holy shit, I found it! Did I send it? Here you go.
There we go. Look at that beautiful man. Hubba hubba. Hey.
Hubba hubba.
Oh, you timed that really well with my glasses.
Heck yeah, let's go!
Let's go.
Let's go to the beef. I'm willing to draw muscles just for the sake of charity.
For the sake of charity, you say?
For charity, okay? And who knows, I might want to draw beef later on. When I get more commission done. I need to find a good balance of things, okay?
How do you manage balancing like your life with like, you know, just with making art and streaming and your IRL responsibilities? Like how best do you balance that?
Let's see. I think because currently I'm working on like 2 part-time jobs right now. So I'm doing part-time freelancing and part-time another like in-person job right there. And unfortunately my in-person job is like weekend. So what I do is I try to keep myself balanced. I'm gonna tell myself like, I want to stream at least once a week. That's gotta be my minimum goal. Once a week of me working on some art commission. And during the days I was not at during the days I was not at my in real life shift, I'll be working on commissions. I try to write down things like, okay, this is gonna be the minimum task that I'm gonna do for the commission. Can I achieve that? If not, I'm gonna move to the next day to see if I can finish a certain stage. And the only time I'm gonna give myself sort of break is Sunday after my in real life shift. That's the only day that I don't work on my art commission. But basically I draw almost every single day now, so not exactly a good break at the moment.
Okay, well,
And yeah, and then sometimes I'm gonna try to do thing is that at night when my husband finishes work and I make good enough progress at commission, I try to sit back and spend some time with him along with maybe my family if they want to have some outing. Cause listen, I'm married. Family is important for me, okay? So I want to make sure I can spend some time with them too.
that's actually exactly how I am. Like my wife will always be my priority. And like I've said this time and again, like I would drop streaming like nobody's business if it meant like me being able to go and like do a bit more with my wife. Like if my wife had asked me, it's like I would want to be able to go and have more time with you. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
then I'm done with streaming because I would rather spend time with my wife. Like she's very important to me.
Yep, especially like I say, like because the fact that now I'm also working on weekends also, so that's why the more I try my best to like get as much time as I can to spend with family and with my loved one. And also that's also another reason why I'm wishing that I could reach to the point I can go full-time freelance artist. Just for the fact, one, I don't want to work on my weekends in the art job. I've been in that field for like 6 to 7 years already, so and I whoops. And second thing is that I'm hoping that I could reach to the point that like I could finally have one official day that I don't have to do any art and finally have a break and spend time with family, you know? And it's good for mental health too, you know?
That's the other thing is like being able to go and balance the mental piece. Because like streaming is very mentally taxing. It's the unseen workload that you have.
Yeah. Yeah, it can be a lot just for the fact that like even my other job also require a big chunk of like social interaction and energy too. So sometimes that's why sometimes when I get back home, I straight up pass out because I was like, no, I cannot.
That's why I can't stream. Like, I don't have an easy time, anyways, streaming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There's a reason why, like, I have a little rule for myself where if I am to be on stream at all Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, like, well, or Sunday, I'm not gonna stream. I'm going to, like, I'll be in the collab. I will not stream. Like, the only reason why I'm streaming like dating sims on Saturday is because it's very low energy. It doesn't have to be high energy.
Yeah.
So I can kind of just exist.
And I would say I kind of like it better when you do streaming, you see it more as like another way to like can relax in a way. Like I know I'm guilty that I've been doing art stream almost all the time while showing off how I work on my commission, but that one is one, I make sure I ask my clients approval before I share my progress with art, because some clients just like, nah, keep it private. So, but I think I like streaming working on commission just for the fact I can show people my progress. I can be geeky about sharing all those like art tips and techniques. And three is I like it when people can like chill and enjoy music with me at the same time, and maybe kind of like imagine you're in a coffee shop and you just got a sketchbook next to each other and just doing art. This is kind of vibe I really like to do. You know?
Honestly, that is a vibe that I miss. I used to do that in college. I would like I changed majors like 6 months in, and I'm like, okay, well I wanna really go and get into like graphic design and graphic art. And what I did was I decided to be like, well, no, what, I'm gonna go and just sit in the common area after getting some lunch, and I'm just gonna go and enjoy some time in my sketchbook. And I was drawing up like logo rebrands, all of that stuff. Like that's kind of like what I was doing. And something that like and this is my advice. This is my advice to people that are in the VTubing space that are wanting to go and like get into art and they want to build up a body of work. Do not be afraid to do fan art, because fan art is you outright like testing your skills. Like,
I mean,
fan art helps. Yeah, I mean, look at Zungie. Like Zungie is tantamount to like being able to do so. Like her skills are exemplary.
And I think it's good just for the fact that like it really does help me expand. It does makes me like learn how to draw a wide diversity of people, you know. And honestly, I feel like ever since I start becoming a V artist and learn and draw fan art of different VTubers, I grow a lot from there. And also it makes me happy and a good sense of achievement when I feel like I grow as a person, grow as an artist, but I also can make people happy throughout the process too, you know?
Yeah. Because like I've made fan art before. I don't do it often, but I tend to go and do it. I do meme fan art because I know full well that like when I make it like cool, they might use it as an emote, or they might use it as a sticker, like, you know, in their server, like, you know, something like that. Or they might just go and use it as a reaction image. Like me being able to make the meme fan art, it's cool to be able to see them like use it, just see it in the wild.
Yeah.
I've done it for like quite a few people. And also because it's meme fan art, then there's also the high chance of like, cool, they might like be very appreciative. It also helps like, you know, get people to kind of like look your way. And that might put you in the position of, well, know what? People are liking that. Maybe I should improve what I'm doing. Maybe I can do this for real, you know? Like, and then kind of like focus into that. Like I've been drawing a lot of people as Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Like I drew over, I think, 15 people as Carl.
Nice!
Like, I also went and I drew. Let's see. I'm gonna go and like send them all in the chat.
Yes.
You're gonna see all these Carls. It's gonna be so good.
I just say doing those type of. I just say fan art is so much fun to do, you know? Seriously. I think especially is, this is personally my thought, is I like to try to draw more diversity of people, because to me it always disheartening that when you're in a VTubing sphere, you hear some people always say things like, oh, this person rejected me because I have a chubbier body shape. Maybe they don't like drawing me because I'm more of a furry, or maybe they don't want to draw me because of my skin tone and such. And then it kind of makes, and then for me, I'm just like, I want to draw you because I think you look beautiful, and I'm gonna try my best to draw you because I think you're gorgeous, I think you're beautiful, I think you should be appreciated. That's just my mindset of things, you know. And I think through drawing fan art, it really helps because it makes people happy to see what you can do from there onward, you know?
Yeah.
And, oh my god, Carl! What the heck, Carl?
Yeah, I drew a lot of Carls.
Oh my god!
So, hey! Welcome in, Raiders. Hope you had a good stream. Hi.
Hi.
Hope Limbus Company was fun. Yeah, I drew a lot of Carls, and I also I drew fan art for Val because I wanted Val to have a tropical design.
Oh, that's amazing! Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that outfit. That looks nice.
Oh, you got frustrated, so you stopped. Okay, that's fair. That's
Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Yikes.
that's 100% fair. I completely understand.
Yeah. I rage quit. Bye.
Honestly, though, like I've done that before. I did that during a challenge run of Shadow of War because I was doing a no death run.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, it was like I can't. Like I finished up to a point, and I'm like, okay, well, know what? The stream is like essentially close to done anyway because I usually do about 4 hours. So I'm just like, I'm done. Bye-bye.
Yeah. And like I said, one more time, it's like things about stream is like, you as a streamer are gonna be happy, okay? If you're playing something and you're not happy, people can tell you're not happy, okay? And that's how people would not enjoy it too, you know?
Yeah.
Take good care of your well-being. Your well-being is always number one.
Absolutely.
Most important of all.
Absolutely. Which, you know what? I'm gonna go and ask this now. I'm gonna ask this.
Hey.
So, what are some things that you know now that you wish you could tell Lil Zungie when they first started out? So when you first started out, like, you know, in the VTubing space and like the artist space, what would you tell her? Like, with all the knowledge that you have now?
Everything's gonna be alright. I'm gonna say this just because, here's the thing, before I got into VArtist thing, I said the story so many times, but like before I started the whole VArtist thing, I was actually in a very dark place, to be honest. I was in a very dark place.
Okay.
So yeah, because in summary is, I used to be acting in the fan production thing, but because of the big C, things just don't really work out. And I got kind of disappointed, I got upset, and then I was also like, back then I was also doing the work that not really full on artist in a way. And that kind of makes me feel like, can I still be an artist? Can I still work my goal towards being a artist for such? And then my friend is the one that told me like, you could try to be a VArtist. I was like, are you sure? I don't stream as much. And she's like, no, go for it, give it a try. And now I'm happy. I've been doing this for 4 years now. I feel more sense of achievement. I feel more happier. I got to meet so many wonderful people. And so I think this is like something I always tell my little Zungie from back in the beginning. I'm just be like, everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay now. And you should be proud.
Like I've kind of had that struggle too. Like, I started streaming to go and advertise my book. That was really about it. It was just that. When I finished my book, I'm like, okay, so like I'm done, right?
Mhm.
Like that
Yeah.
that was what I was thinking, and it's like I felt accomplished because I did something that like a lot of DMs never do,
Mm-hmm.
and I did it all by myself, and
Mm.
it turned into me going, okay, well, I can continue doing this, and I was eventually kind of pushed into like, listen, try VTubing. And I'm like, well, I don't have an idea for a VTuber, and it came from a doodle.
Ooh.
Somebody doodled a happy little skeleton wearing a tropical shirt, waving and kind of like skipping down the road. And I'm like, I really like this. I fuck with this. I want it. I want this as a model. And I ended up getting a reference sheet, and then I got my model, and Fen recommended Sherry, and like, you know, I have Sherry as my rigger, and it's been amazing. It has been 100% amazing. And like, I even have my chibi model, which was made by somebody that's like a daughter to me, and rigged by somebody that is like a good friend of mine. And it's like, it was really nice. So in general, like, even like me as a VTuber, I've had like my bad days. I have. And
Yeah.
like during COVID, I was helping a lot with like a lot of TTRPG streams for other people.
Mm-hmm.
So I think no matter what, COVID fucked everybody up. Like it just,
Oh, so true.
it,
But at the same time,
like-
but at the same time.
no, you're good.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
It's just, I mean, I think I'm gonna say the same thing that you're about to say. It's like, because at the same time, so much has changed for like the better. Like we have like a lot of amazing VTubers now. We have like a lot of amazing content creators. Like the space kind of exploded. Creativity like boomed because everybody was bored as fuck in their house. Like we got a lot of good out of it. It sucked, but we got a lot of good out of it.
True. I'm like, I got to have fun, because here's the thing, I got in because I was like, it looks kind of fun, you know? Especially, like, I'm gonna be honest, back in my days, I used to do RP on DeviantArt! Back in my days, oh my goodness, like, back in my days, I do RP on Skype! Oh my!
Back in my day, I did RP on IMVU.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember
and then,
GeoCities?
Oh my goodness. Maybe not GeoCity. I just know back in the days I played more Neopets and Club Penguin, okay?
Valid. Absolutely valid. Rip on IRC, baby.
Oh my. It was like, but yeah, I was just like going into VTubing out of like curiosity and such, you know, like, and then plus I was like, hey, I like drawing, I like doing art, but I don't stream as much. And why not being a VArtist? So basically you're like a virtual artist, you know? You're like a person have your own online identity, and you can just show off your quirk while also doing some art, you know? And I was like, sure, why not? And now I'm like, now I've been doing that for 4 years, and I'm still happy doing that.
You have a
And
very
every day-
definitive style, by the way, that I
Definitive
feel as if deserves
Oh.
a lot more praise, because I love your style.
Eh. Don't make me cry. I'm gonna be emotional now.
Weep.
Wait, no!
I require you to sob.
See, I come prepared, okay?
My
goodness.
I knew you'd come prepared. I knew it.
You turned her against me.
Oh! But it honestly means a lot, because, like, honestly, like I say, for the longest time, I was like, is my art style more anime? But is it more Western? Is it more semi-realistic? I don't know anymore. But that's why, like, now being in VTubing, I'm glad people really like what I'm doing. And honestly, it makes me it makes me more motivated. I was like, I want to achieve my goal that I can be a full-time artist now, you know? Because I got rejected by all the companies once I graduated from college, okay?
It's weird because like when it comes towards the space in general, there's way more expectation in the professional industry, like like my industry where I'm at, where like you're printing brands on cups, as opposed to like in the VTubing space, in the entertainment sphere.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I sent you pictures of what I do.
Nice.
Like those are recent ones that I did, and it was pretty cool. And it's because I'm trying my best to go and offer cheaper options for people that want to be able to start out, in terms of like having their own like cup-based merchandise. That's not just like the typical shaker, like because hi. But and because I get a 60% discount on not just shipping but also on the art itself. Like, guess how much one cup from this costs me to be able to not only print but also to ship to the person.
How much?
It costs. We'll go and we'll use the water bottle as an example, the general water bottle.
General water bottle is like 15, right?
So guess what? That water bottle is $2.
Hey!
And,
oh my goodness!
And for me to ship it is $6.
Oh my gosh! Dang! Oh my god, that's insane!
It's like, and I also print on glass too. So like there's that as well. We print on glass, steel, and plastic. We're also a major competitor for Yeti, which is pretty cool.
Oh my goodness. The Yeti cup. Oh my gosh, I like my Yeti cup.
I like the big 40-ounce cup that's there. Like, like that in general, that one is about a $5 cup.
Oh.
It's $5.
Awesome.
You pay for the brand. That's what you're paying for, is the brand. That's why it's like with Yeti, an outright Yeti cup or a Stanley cup, those cups are $5. The moment that they deboss the cup with their brand, that's what makes it a $45 cup, is just them doing it.
Dang. That's insane to think of that. Dang.
It's like Louis Vuitton and Chanel, like it's outright like it's the branding. That's all that it is. You're paying for being able to go and say that name, and it's like a status symbol. It's like having iPhone and Android.
Makes sense. Yeah, that makes so much more sense. Holy snap.
We also print ornaments.
Oh, let's go.
We used to print luggage tags, but we don't print luggage tags anymore. I want to do luggage tags. Because I can imagine like VTubers would love to have luggage tags for whenever they're flying out to like TwitchCon and stuff.
That would be cute, Yeah,
it's like, here's your personalized luggage tag. And also awards. We also do awards. They're crystal glass.
Nice. Got all the products right there. Let's go.
Yeah, I intend on being able to go and be an outlet for people to like save money, for them to be able to at least get a start that they may not otherwise get. And honestly, I would love if like Waifu Wares or anybody else like reached out to me to be able to go and help them have cheaper product that is still quality. Because then at that point, like maybe they can have it to where people are able to more easily afford like some of the shakers and some of the other merchandise that like goes towards like the VTubers and streamers that they sponsor.
Yeah, it makes sense because like the cup, I know right now they're having a summer sale right now, so everything is like 50% off. But without the 50% off, I do say though, getting one of their cups to like buy and ship to me, it can cost around like, even with my discount, it's like around $30. So it can be a little bit,
Oh yeah, I definitely understand. Use code Beef Queen to save. Is that your code?
Damn it! Don't advertise my code here! Wait! Don't advertise my code! Oh my goodness! Oi! Adequate! Don't put my code in there! My goodness! I am not advertising myself and someone else's face right there! Be respectful! Oi!
Hey, you're a guest. You're a guest, so that's why I pinned it. I.
God damn it!
It is
Oh
what
my
I
God.
want. I make sure that I use my platform to be able to uplift others. I make sure to go and use my platform to be able to go and help others that I bring into it. And in so doing, you're here on my show. You have graced me with your insights, and because of that, I want it to where you are receiving due diligence. So use code Beef Queen to save extra. You. But seriously though, like you like and this is something that I feel as if is a major I guess I could say it's like streaming culture. I guess I can go and say it like in terms of like it being a cultural phenomenon for it, and it is of cultural significance. Your design style is the quintessential design that other people want to be able to emulate, to treat it as if they have their own waifu cups. You have greatly influenced that design scheme, so you should take great pride in it.
Huh?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I see a lot of people like emulating your generalized design to be able to I can't say generalized because that sounds mean. It's not meant to be. It's just in general, like you have a very unique style that others want to be able to reach, to be able to I have my hat now. And skeletons.
Oh my goodness, that's so cute!
But your designing, your art is something that when people see it, they're like, that's waifu cut material. That is waifu cut material. And other people try to do it. Other people do their best to try and use it because you, Zungie, are industry standard. You became the standard.
Thank you so much.
That's no problem.
No!
It's what I
I
do.
don't want to. I also got to send that.
Skeletons,
That's the cup.
Skeletons
Yeah.
are the support structure of the body, and because of that, I
mean-
like to support others.
And you already know me. I have stitches, so I like to put things together. You know. Here we go.
Hey, you're put together really well.
Hey, yo. But
Yo,
when you
this-
say products, yeah,
shit's
products
dope.
are that. Yeah, because I was a product wise. I'm hoping one day I can still apply for Artist Alley Table because that's on my bucket list, right? For sure.
Oh, 100%. I think you can do it.
Yeah. So things I've been trying to do is, you remember earlier we talked about like when you're doing art commission, the financing and such.
Yes.
Okay, sorry, a little bit business mind Zungie again. I'm sorry. Here's the big
Oh no,
advice
this
I
is
had
fine.
to
It's
give to
educational.
artists.
It's educational.
Yeah, this is the biggest advice I had to tell artists right there. Get your own bank account that is specifically for your art business. Have a separate account that is a art business wise of things, you know? That is very important because PayPal is not your bank. PayPal is only used for transaction. VGen have the wallet, but in the end, you still have to transfer the money, you know?
Yeah.
So get your own bank account. That's very important, you know?
This goes for you VTubers as well. Make sure you have an account that is tied directly to your VTubing, because having it to where Amazon's able to directly deposit into that account, like just being able to go and have it to where it's like, cool, Twitch is depositing into my like VTuber account, because there's also the fact that build up your credit score with that account. You can get a business credit card. Like it's like to be able to up your credit score with that account as well. Do your best to have a bank-based credit card. Do not go with like Capital One or anything like that, because they like those are outright direct credit card companies. With your bank at least knows how much you have in your account, and they can cancel the card if you don't have enough. Like your bank will take care of you better than a credit card company will.
Yeah, and second thing I like to do is like, because if you have your own bank account that is more art only, you can actually keep track of like how much you earn in these things. And then at the same time, if you ever want to get some money out, just kind of like make it like your own salary in a way, you can take a portion out right there, but you have to mark it down in your own like finance sheets and saying that, oh, I take this out and this is going to be for my personal expenses. The reason why I spend this money is because I use it for maybe like streaming, for streaming wise, because streaming also counts as part of the business right there. So you want to mark it down, all these things, so you can put it in your tax purpose. Just saying it helps in the long run.
It's really good with taxes.
And last but not least, I want to make sure that each month I can still reserve enough money just so that in the future when I want to apply for Artist Alley Table, I still have some money left for making a merchandise. Or like I say, if there's certain time when a client be like, oh, I'm so sorry, I don't think I can keep doing this, can I get a refund? You still have money in there for refund, okay? That's the most important thing that artists need to remember. Do not spend all the money right away. Always have some reserve in your account in case the client be like, oh, I need a refund, you know? See, take notes, you know?
Yep,
that's the important thing.
Like, absolutely, take notes. Like, this is why, like, I'm really happy to go and have you on, because you're providing these levels of insights that I feel like a lot of people aren't going to like bring up. Oh, Salem has a question. What are your guys' favorite part of the creative process in relation to your works, like world or character building for books, trying a new artistic style, or refining your own for making art, etc.? Ooh,
that's interesting.
Do you want to take this one, and then I'll follow up?
For me, I definitely like the concept part of things, you know, because the fact that it's kind of rough, but sometimes when you can sketch out some ideas out, it's actually really fun, you know. So to me, that's one of my favorite. And our favorite thing is learning new stuff, you know. It's like maybe there's some stuff that I know, but if you could like further develop the skill from there onward, like maybe like you watch YouTube videos, you experiment and test it out, there's a very good satisfaction in that, you know?
Oh yeah. I know
absolutely.
for the writing side of things, and this is gonna sound like not that fun, but for me, in terms of my favorite part of the creative process in writing, it's making the outline. It's making the roadmap for me outright like creating my my material. Like as an example, like when I was writing my book, I wrote out what each chapter I needed. And then after I wrote out each chapter that I needed, I put directly underneath it, what is the subject matter that I want in this chapter? How do I want the story to progress? Like, that's what I did. And then when I actually wrote the book, I made sure to go and just write in what's the subject matter that I can now copy paste into the book.
Oh, yeah.
So like, that's what I did. It took me 1 year and 3 months to write my entire campaign setting, write and design in InDesign.
Oh my goodness.
And that was just all by myself. And it was great because that was like including 200 plus gods. That was including like almost 200 holidays and superstitions, like a whole 9 yards. I had to make a map. I made a map, a world map out of clouds. I did what I could with what I had learned over time, because like that's the other part is like the research process is wild, because there's even like the naming of locations too. Like I named everything based off of like the languages that I used. Like Kuniahi Kuniahi is Hawaiian, and that's also where my VTuber lives, is Kuniahi. My VTuber is actually in my campaign setting, like in my setting itself, and people can visit him if they play in my games. They can actually visit Commander Gala, who is on Kuniahi. Nobody goes to Kuniahi because there's gnomish pirates that live out there, so they don't want their shit taken.
Gotta watch out.
I love it though, because there's these massive entities that the moment that you get close enough to the islands, you're able to see them. They are sea giants that exist and they protect the islands. from interlopers. The islands are meant to be protected, like, by these like spirits of the islands themselves, because it's also the manifestation of the spirit of that island. So there's about, if I remember correctly, now I get to go and pull up stuff. I get to pull up my folders. Look at me go. Like,
oh my goodness.
let's see. Work files. Where is my world?
Let me see if I can find the concepts one for you to show to.
Left hemisphere. There are a total of, on Kuni Ahi, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 islands.
Ooh, nice.
There's 19 islands for Kuni Ahi.
That's awesome.
And that means that there are 19 massive spirits that exist. Oh, that is dope as fuck.
Yeah, that's why I like the concept part of things, because concept is always fun for me to come up with.
Oh yeah, because you get like the body shapes down, and you get to go and see like the general scheming of it.
The ideas, so it's always very, very fun to do that. All right, I'll show you one more, but this is just a little bit hidden there, because my friend asked me if I could draw quick trauma art, and I was like, okay, here's the edge. Here's the edge right there.
That is so cool. I love
it's like,
that.
I was like, do you feel the angst now?
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna send you. This is now just audio for them. They get to go and deal with the audio of this. It's fine. There is art that I got of my model, and it is
exciting.
So. And yes, this is in order. So I got a lot of people do lore videos. I did a lore comic.
Nice.
And this is from Yuki Setsura. And it's in
Yo,
a manga
what the
style.
heck?
Yeah.
Oh, the art is so good.
And
sorry, my hand just go jumping jacks again.
oh, it's all good. I asked for this to be done because this is a love letter to my friends. Like the people that influenced me as a VTuber. This was my way of saying thank you to them. And I even had it to where when we did the lore video, which showed like panel by panel, when we did the lore video, I asked for them to voice themselves.
Ooh. I love the brushstrokes in these. The brushstrokes are so beautiful.
My favorite's the scene where he's choking out the adventurer. That one makes me happy. My second favorite is the current version, which is "Hi, this is me," and the pre-retirement version when he was Commander Gallo with the broken mirror.
That was a good visual. I want to say that was good visual.
I asked for that specifically because, like, I mean, people always attribute stuff to Undertale, like with me. So because of that, it's like in the end, it was you, and it goes back to the one scene where like the character is like looking in the mirror, and I wanted that specifically for myself. Because no matter what, like Gallo hunted adventurers, heroes, villains. He killed anybody that his lord told him to.
I see.
And because he's a phylactery, like as a matter of fact, I can go and show this too. Hold on. You're about to see me take a tank top.
Wait, whoa!
Yeah, these are the souls of like people that Gallo has killed or have died near him. I know I took my shirt off in front of you. I'm so sorry. My pants are still on. It's okay.
What the heck? Because I was like, what the heck? But that was really cool. I like the soul in there. But holy moly, why you take off your t-shirt? Oh my goodness.
Fine, I'll just put that back on. There you go. This is my...
Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my.
Yeah, the soul pyre is in the center, and then the crystallization of souls that have been there for a very long time are on the sides. So
And I love,
yeah.
yeah, I love the glow in there. The glow. Sorry, I'm a sucker for contrast and glow, and that really makes it so beautiful. Especially, yeah, it's like glowing through the t-shirt right there. That's beautiful.
Yeah, Sherry and Retta did an amazing job with my model, and like you can even see like the little bit of flame like coming up from like my clavicle.
See, good attention to details. Oh my.
Yeah, they are both amazing at what they do. But just in general, that's my like that's my whole spiel is like I'm a phylactery, so like all of their souls are trapped within me. And because their souls are like trapped within me, they eventually over time influenced Gallo and gave him an actual personality. And that's when he chose to leave. He is like, I don't want to be here anymore because I'm sick of fighting heroes and villains and adventurers. I want to try this thing that we've learned from the adventurers that we've tortured and killed, which is called retirement. So I'm going to do that.
Gotcha.
And he went to the other side of the world to go to Kuniahi. He found a bungalow and proceeded to live in the bungalow.
That's awesome. Gosh, it's so nice to hear your lore right there. This is really cool. Also, we can say the soul is kind of in a rib cage. You can say they're trapped in a cage.
They're caged. Release me. I get it. I see how it is. I see how it is. Somebody else is humorous too. I know. I'm speaking. I'm speaking skelepathically with your bones.
I see what you're doing there.
You see what I'm doing? See what I'm doing?
I see what you're doing.
You picking up what I'm putting down because I put it down for a reason. So the fact that you picked it up without asking is a little rude and a little mean. Can you please just put it back down? Thank you.
What do you mean? I have to go arise. You know, I'm a zombie. I arise from the soil. Whatever do you mean by that? Oi.
Rice.
Arise. Oh god, just thinking of like wiki meme all over again.
By the way, another thing that I thought was really funny with my lore is,
Oh.
so I have it to where animals can't see Gallo, but the only things that can are crustaceans, which is why I have a hermit crab.
Oh, I
Like-
love your crab.
Yeah, his name is Jimothy Crabbit,
Dreamothy Crabbit. I loving that cute then.
and my community named him. I love him. He's my little
Aw,
buddy.
cutie.
He's my little buddy. I love you so much, Jimothy.
Aw, I love that cute one.
Yeah, but like crustaceans can see Gallo. Like, I mean, everything else sees Gallo as just like it's a skeleton, and they kind of like leave him be because they can't really do anything with him. But crabs and lobsters and technically lobsters are arachnids if you really want to get like into the deep and dirty of it. But like just crabs are able to see him, and
That's cool.
like they interact with him. So like he found Jimothy, and Jimothy's his boy. Sergeant Snips was almost a name.
I like Jiminy Crabbit.
Yeah, Jimothy Crabbit.
I like Jiminy Crabbit. I think Jiminy Crabbit is cute. Very gentleman. Sounds very gentleman indeed. I like that.
His voice is wild. Well, let me
Wait,
get
what?
the TTS. I think I have the TTS here.
The teas? You got the teas ready?
There we go.
Oh,
I think this
let
will
me
work.
hear.
Hello, Zungie, tilde, hello, chat. I am Krorb.
Oh, sorry, my head. Ah!
I made him talk like on stream, but he's an adorable little guy. He has the
Aw.
I think it's not Maurice, right? I forget the name of the guy. It's that worm in oh shit in on the TikToks
I don't go on TikTok as much anymore, so I was like, I'm old, okay? I'm very out of trend with things, okay? Like, if not, I still think back of. Don't worry, right now I'm still thinking back of like, people should bring back Final Disc. I'm currently have that mindset right now.
Zungie is an amazing artist, and you should use
It's
code
like,
Beef
what if
Queen
we
to
have
save
Binder just
extra
coming
baby.
back alive again with some pretty art and people can play music? How pretty would that be? Think about it. You know, it's a good aesthetic.
It is. I love Among Us like based. I made him speak again, but I didn't use the TTS redeem. You know, just to save extra by using Beef Queen.
Wait, what? What?
It's
What
no
the
problem.
heck?
Oh, Mungo tried to post a link. How dare? No self-advertising.
Hey, yo! Oi!
So let's see. We've jumped into a lot of these. Ooh, okay. This
Dude, we did a
one,
lot.
this one I think is a good one. This one I think is a good one.
Oh!
If you could instill a rule for VTubers to help improve the space, what rule would you apply and why?
This is just so general. I'm sorry to sound general, but don't be an asshole! I'm so sorry. Yeah. Just be respectful. Oh my goodness.
It's general, but it's right.
It's right. I feel like because a lot of times when I was doing VTubing, and like I said, I love my chat because chat has always been like very respectful. But there's some people that are like very weird about things, and I'm just like, can you please not be a jerk? Can you please look at your surrounding? Because if only you having fun, other people are not having fun, that's already saying a lot, you know?
Yeah.
And we don't want the space to be just a you type of show. It's like it's supposed to be something that everyone can enjoy, you know? And I really don't like it when people are like, "Oh, you're like say some mean stuff," and I was like, can we not? Like, can we not advocate the bad things, you know? Because do not advocate all like the bad behavior. That's the best thing I'm gonna say. Do not advocate those. That was a rule.
I think a rule that I would put in, like it would honestly, it kind of piggybacks off of yours, is we should be more comfortable. We should just outright be more comfortable with cutting people out that give us a bad vibe. Like, because there are people that like they don't violate the rules that you put in. They don't violate any of that stuff. They don't violate any of like the typical chat standards, but it's just how they're acting in chat that gives you a bad vibe. And it's like, I can't just ban you because I'm now abiding by my own rules and you're not breaking any, but it's like you're going off of it's like you're going off of those rules and trying to skirt them.
And also, like, once we get back to like what you said before, like, remember, like, at one point I said that, like, there's a person who keeps spamming the redeem to me and trying to like being a jerk in the chat before.
Yeah.
The thing I'm gonna say is, seriously, thank you to my mod. My mod is also my really good friend. And my friend just straight up saw that and just like, no, I'm helping you to ban this person right away. Because my friend is like, you, in your other job, you had to deal with people and social interaction in your other job. Streaming is supposed to be a relaxation. You should not deal with that.
Mod.
I'm your mod. I help you ban that person. And I was like, thank you. Thank you so much. And that's why sometimes my friend is also like, listen, if you're streaming and you see some people who's being weird, message me. I'll jump in there, look for the situation, and I'll help you take action.
Yep.
So seriously, kudos to mods. Oh my gosh.
Like mods, especially if the mod knows you, like the mod knows you really well.
Yeah.
Because I have a mod that lives about like 45 minutes away from me. Like him and I are IRL friends.
Gosh.
And like we've been friends like since like college era. And like I can't believe I called that an era. I'm fucking old. Anyways, but like this my age. But like he knows me best. And then there's my other mod, Kinsey, whom of which, the moment that I say it's like, hey, this person's making me feel a little uncomfortable, I just want you guys to go and like see how they're interacting. If they violate any rules, like, you know, use your best judgment. She's like, say less, shoots them immediately, just does not wait, just gets rid of them. And it's like, okay, well, I guess she just solved that. And it's like, well, yeah, you said that you felt uncomfortable, so I ain't got time, and neither do you, to wait for them to break a rule. We're not gonna tolerate it. Get them the fuck out of here. And it's like, that's why I love you, Kinsey. That's why we love you, Kinsey. You're great. You. But just in general, like our two rules, I feel as if should be in place at base, where it's like, just don't be a fucking dick.
No.
And if you're skirting the rules just to continue being like really off, like being very off-putting, that's technically a rule violation anyway, and you should be banned regardless.
Yeah, like I say, that is also called as you're not respecting the streamer right there. If you're not respecting the streamer, that's already violating the rules right there. So yeet in a way, you know.
Like with me, I have catagelophobia. Like I have a fear of public embarrassment. So like in general, I do not like hazing. I like, if I know you, you're allowed to like haze and tease me a bit. But if I've only interacted with the person like a little bit, they don't have that right to do so. So in general, like when they start doing that, and it's like, well, it's part of the VTubing space. Like, you know, it's just, you know, we haze each other all the time. It's like, cool. I don't want to be a part of that space.
Yeah, I'm like I agree with you. It's like if it's with friends and you know them well enough, of course you can tease. But if you just but imagine you just met the person the first time and you just be like suddenly doing that, that's off-putting, okay? So you have to think of it that way, you know?
Yeah, that is outright like a red flag in that individual, and they should be dealt with promptly. Like
like before it escalated, yeah.
Yeah, because you don't want it to where like they eventually push the boundaries into making you look like a bad person. Because that's another problem, is they know that they're pushing it. They know that they're pushing it. They're recognizing it. They're not stopping it. And when it makes it to that point to where like you eventually kind of snap, and now you look bad because they technically did nothing wrong. Technically didn't do anything wrong. Fundamentally they did. Technically they did. And that's where the problem lies. So in general, like, okay, cool. So like here's Zungie and I. If I start like hazing her on some random bullshit, which would just be really fucked up because one, I'm hosting, and two, she's the guest, but just I start hazing her on something, and it's just like, oh well, you know, he's hosting, like you knew you were getting into this, you flipped out the way that you did, you're a bad person. And it's like, people are gonna gang up on that, and it's like it's not taking all the context involved of like, well, what got her to that point. They just see the end result. They don't see the process, and that's the scary part.
That is very scary indeed.
And that's why, like, oh my god. Thank you for the love, Leo. But it's just in general, like when it comes to like the VTubing space, like for me, I do not advocate towards hazing. I don't. I'm fine with the gentle teasing of friends amongst friends. I am not okay with somebody that's like talked to me once or twice doing that.
Yeah. And it's kind of like the things of like, I don't really know you. It's like, I don't really know you. We're kind of strangers. So it's just so weird when you just suddenly comes out that way. It just comes off as rude.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, you can do it with friends because you know them well enough. And your friends already know that, oh, you're pretty much joking. They know your personality. They know your well-being. So it's like, that's fine, you know? So you have to think of it in that context, you know?
Yeah, it's like this, and for those of you that don't know, this is our first time like talking to each other. This is our first time talking to each other. If we do this more often, it might lead into us like outright, like, you know, like being able to take like little jabs at each other here and there. But are we? Probably not. Like we understand our boundaries. We understand our boundaries, and it's nice because that's adult communication. Which I feel
Like-
as if that's another thing that's missing is communication in the space.
So true. Oh my goodness. So true. There's a lot of stuff that can be solved if you talk to each other. Oh my goodness.
It's like, because also, God, Mungo, it's like, what a little joking about old man Yowie among friends, but for strangers to say, it would be weird. Yeah,
True.
100%. 100%. And sometimes the vibes, like, you kind of get, like, you kind of, like, mesh together really well with, like, the first time vibe check. And it's like, okay, we're cool. We're cool. And then,
Like-
you know, you immediately jump into that kind of friendship banter.
It's like, I mean, you mentioned Old Man Yaoi. I was like, oh my goodness, it's good for research, but I don't go overly in depth with that because I was like, I don't know how much you like to know more about Old Man Yaoi. So I was like, we're not going too in depth with that, okay? It's called respect, okay? We just know we talk with each other for the first time, all right?
Yeah. So anyways, about that old man Yowie. Kidding.
Oh, speaking of which, you know old men deserve some love and affection? I'm just saying.
I'm saying, it's like, granddad's got to get some too.
We're gonna get some love and with some giant yaoi hands, okay? Excuse me, say what now?
The Yowie hands.
The big yaoi hands. See, there you go, there you go.
I love the Abe face from the Yaranika meme. What's that?
What was that? Huh?
To Google and then to regret if this is what I think it might be.
But too many people hearing, not enough people listening. That's so true. That's so true.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah, and I think about VTubing Spirit is also like things is
Oh.
important is you should get both sides of the story first before you make your decision, okay? That's
Yep.
the important thing. You have to hear both sides of the stories.
Yeah, that's another thing that doesn't happen is
Mm.
people immediately jump the gun to be able to like hop onto drama. People immediately jump the gun to like communicate like misinformation or just to get one side because they're a fan of that person. And know what? It's fine to be a fan of the person. It's fine to go and like, you know, continue supporting them because like you can't really police your fans in that regard, but at the same
No.
time it's a problem when you're blindly following that person. You have to have your own agency with your decision making to be able to discern like, is this person like good for me? Is this person bad for me? Like objectively looking at their actions and being there to help improve them or being there to enable them. Like those are some things that like kind of fall into play. And the same thing comes with like, you know, a lot of drama that comes up. Is
Yeah.
if you're not willing to go and take in the other side, then you shouldn't be trying to take sides to begin with if you're not willing to go and listen to
No.
both.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, and all
That's
this is
so-
common sense. Like,
It's so true, yeah.
yeah. It's just,
Because I was
yeah. No, you go.
Because I'm gonna say like, because if you just jump into conclusion and then you think that like, oh, it's because someone bad, you have to go straight to bullying. Listen, you're not. The moment that you start like advocating bullying, that's already bad. You're like doing the whole Mean Girls movie all over again.
Exactly.
And that's why the thing is, when you're in this sphere, it's very important when you're being the big person, you know?
Yeah.
Being the big person, look for every single aspect before you make decision.
And on top of that, this is something that like honestly, if I could change my prior like answer for like instilling a rule for VTubers to help improve the space, it would be if you tear someone down, you are responsible to rebuild them. You are responsible for them because you went out of your way to tear that person down. You are responsible for them. You should uplift them and fix whatever issues they had.
Just like, oh my goodness.
It's something that I know that people don't want to do because they're like, okay, well this person like hurt my growth or they're a bad actor in the space. It's like, well then fix it. Make sure the space is cohesive enough to allow them to be fixed. To make sure that people understand that even though that they're a bad actor now, they can be a good person. You just have to help them.
But at the same time, if you see VTuber that has been constantly like only doing bad stuff and stuff. Like I've seen VTubers just trying to do like bad stuff for kind of getting attention.
Yeah.
Don't give them the attention, okay?
Yeah.
Because if they have want attention, don't give them the award for giving them attention, you know? Because that is not a way to go in that sphere.
Yeah, especially with like, because that's the other part with it is your fans are a direct reflection of who you are, like the people that view you. So if you proceed to go and do shitty stuff and you have viewers that are enabling that shitty stuff, you know what they're going to do? They're going to go into another VTuber's chat and they're going to perpetrate that.
Yeah.
That's what they're going to do. And that VTuber is going to see that they're using your emotes. And they're going to see that you are the one that kind of enabled this. And like in some capacity anyway. And now it's like, cool. They're going to avoid you now. You're going to lose growth. You're going to lose friends from enabling this kind of behavior, letting this behavior be enabled. And it's bad. It's not cohesive. You need to actually like go out of your way to be like, you know, a better person. And I get that there are people that are like, oh, well, I keep being told I should be genuine in this space. This is who I genuinely am. Well, then fix that too. You like,
oh my goodness.
If you're genuinely an asshole, you should stop. You.
Exactly. And I'm just like, yeah, it's like you, because like I said, like the moment you're like online and you're having a presence in a way, you have to remember you are setting example for all the people around you, you know?
Yeah.
You're setting an example and everything you say and do can make a big impact, you know?
Yeah.
So, you know, sometimes you might be like, oh, maybe I'm just a small streamer. Listen, the moment you're online, you already have a presence right there.
Yep.
And that's why you have to be careful with everything you do and everything you say, you know? And you have to know how to be responsible and respectful, you know?
It's like from 1 viewer to 20 to 50 to 1,000, like you are responsible for those individuals and your behavior is something that they directly appreciate and will go out of their way to perpetrate that behavior. So let's say like with me, I like for my debut, I did shadow raids where I was going to other streamers' chats and I would tell my viewers to be like, okay, go and drop them some follows. We're going to go and drop them some gifted subs. We're going to go and like, you know, kind of just watch their stream for a bit, like, you know, really shout them out, engage in their chat, where we're going to be there for them. That's what we're going to do. Like, that's what we did. We did that for my entire, like, for the ass end of my debut. Shadow rated a bunch of people. And it was because we wanted to go and spread love and support. That's the thing. Know what I've seen? I have seen my viewers, I have seen a lot of my viewers with the emotes of those individuals, those people that I shadow rated. And it's like, I got them to find forever streamers, their forever streamer. I got them to be able to find people to watch, people to enjoy. I got them to support that person further. From one follow to a sub to some bits, I do that. And everybody that is in my chat, everybody that's here is an advocate for trying to go and help other people like grow. Oh yeah, the Christmas Eve one. Oh my God. Oh my God. If there's one piece of advice that I can give people, if there's one that I can give people, it's when you are on Twitch, you should follow at least one DJ.
Oh,
follow
really?
at least one DJ. DJ Freebird is awesome. He's my boy. I love that man. He's so fucking cool. He is so cool. Like, there's so many DJs that are, like, really awesome because they're allowed to play their music. They're allowed to play, like, any and all music. So, like, DJ Freebird's the one that, like, I go for. Love that man. He does yacht rock and all this stuff, and his transitions into other songs is really hype. But, yeah, like, just follow a DJ. Follow at least one DJ. They don't have to be a VTuber. You don't have to just follow VTubers either. You can watch other streamers. Just because, like, VTubers, we're colorful and, like, very energetic and very bouncy. And very pretty. Just you don't have to just follow us. Like, there are other streamers out there that are putting in a ton of effort, and a lot of their streams are like so interactive and they're so like pleasant and swell, and honestly, like, you should follow them. You should definitely go and give other people a chance. It's not just us here.
Yeah, like heck, like sometimes I also rate into like some friends that I know in real life that also do streaming too. Because I was like, come on, like they're not VTubers, but what they do are really amazing and really cool. And heck, they can play better. They can play games better than I do. So why not show them off? You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Why not show them off? It's for support. Yeah.
It's like, because, like, fun little fact, in the TTRPG space, there's not that many TTRPG VTubers. At least not that many that, like, stream around the same times that I usually do. They usually stream, like, super early in the morning or super late at night. So, like, in general, I would have to go and raid out to IRL streamers. And they had very entertaining content. They did voices. They had very beautiful battle maps. The token art was very choice. Like, I loved each and every one of them, and me raiding into them was really nice. I also had it to where, like, my players would roll to see who got to pick our raid target, which I thought was pretty fun. So
nice.
That's another thing. Like, if you have the option, like, in-game, I feel as if this kind of falls into VTubing etiquette. Raid out with everyone else, because like it's all well and dandy to, like, you know, raid out to like somebody that you want to raid out to and let everybody else raid out somewhere else, but it's really nice and shows a very cohesive effort, like a team-based effort to raid into the same person, because the fact that you're taking all of your communities towards one individual, it's making that person's day, and that person's going to remember each and every one of you.
It's like teamwork.
Greetings!
As I'm getting raided by Gabby. Hi, Gabby!
Oh my gosh! Hi!
How was art?
Speaking of timing, oh my gosh! Oh, sorry. Oh, why do I get closer? Oh gosh, oh gosh. Am I trying to sniff people?
Oh, she's sniffer. He's there.
Okay, I just gotta. There you go. Here we go.
Hi, Gabby. Hey. How's
Hi.
We were talking about Old Man Yowie earlier.
Yowie! There's always a Yowie? Oh my Yowie.
Gabby's the reason why I'm gonna do Old Man Yowie.
Yes. Yes.
Wow!
Oh!
That was so good.
Timing! What the heck?
It was so good. Oh my god.
Oh my god! Dude, oh my god! I think someone needs to. I think we need to clip this part. That timing is too good. What the heck?
So I use StreamerBot. I use StreamerBot. Bert. Streamer Bert.
Streamer Bert. Oh my!
But I use StreamerBot, and I have it to where it takes emote syntax. And whenever somebody uses certain emotes, it will backtrack the stream by 2 minutes and capture it as its own independent clip.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah, and it also makes a stream marker as well, so I'm able to go and use that too. So like, it's really nice. It's really nice.
Nice.
So it's content.
Oh my goodness. And it does make streaming so much fun like that, you know.
It really streamlines it.
It's all the silliness.
I never gatekeep. I never gatekeep anything, because like, as an example, if you want free 3D assets to be able to use, as long as you provide credit, go to sketchfab.com. Sketchfab.com has a lot of free 3D assets that you can put into Twitch integrated throwing system.
Yep. And speaking of gatekeep, never gatekeep artists. I would say don't gatekeep artists. Just because, listen, the thing about artists is like, we need, like, the way we can get around is like when artists support one another, or like even client is like shouting artists out, crediting, shouting out, like recommending people. That's how we can make things work. If you just gatekeep an artist, you're not helping the artist at all. You know, you're not helping the artist to expand, you know?
All you're doing is you're hurting that artist, because other people might see, like, they'll see Zungie's model and they'll be like, wow, I really want a model like that. Zungie, where am I going to get, like, you know, art like that? If Zungie was a piece of shit, they would gatekeep it. But Zungie is a genuinely beautiful person who will go out of their way to be like, I'm going to tell you, Zungie.
Yeah. I was like, it's made by V Custom 3D, but I'm the one who do the design. So if you ever want someone to do a 3D 3D model sheet design, you can let me know, or I can recommend you some other artists and let me know. But I say me just because I think the 3D modeler kind of happy working with me, I guess, because they just keep asking me like, hey, do you do more of this? Because I kind of want you to do a 3D turnaround reference sheets just so it's easier for doing modeling. I'm like, I like working with you, so we'll see, you know?
And it's nice because like you've not only expanded their client base by talking about them, but you also have gone out of your way to be like, cool, I'm openly showing support for the person that made what I made. Maybe, just maybe, I'll just go back to them to get more art like I have been with Bandit, because Bandit makes big girls, and I like big girls.
We like the big girls, yeah.
I like them big. I like
you like them big.
I like them chunky.
You like big girls and you cannot lie. I forgot the lyrics, okay?
I'm just saying.
Appreciator of voluptuous assets.
Know what, Leo? Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
That was good.
I am an appreciator of voluptuous assets. You know, I may not be a newlywed anymore, but I don't mind having that cake shoved in my face. Just saying. But.
Oh my goodness. Hi, doggo. Sorry, doggo. Hi, doggo.
I'll go tiny.
Sorry. Ashley, hi.
Which, by the way, Gabby, if you have to do any after-stream care, please feel free to do so. You were entertaining people, and you were also doing art.
Also, I'm sorry. I'm not stretching myself. I'm stretching my dog, and she just like... I'm scratching my dog. What kind of doggo? She's a mini schnauzer.
Schnauzer?
Let me see if she makes some sound.
Was that the sound?
I'm just kissing her so much. Yeah, she made that. She get annoyed when I kiss her too much. She's like being edgy and like, Mom, too much affection. All right, you good, girl? All right, good girl. Yeah, she's back in the bed now. Yeah, now she walk away. She's a cute little doggo.
Oh, I have.
Hey?
This is the last question in VTubing etiquette, by the way.
Oh, bring it on!
This one's gonna involve some scary words.
Oh boy!
It's gonna involve some scary words, so brace yourselves.
Oh wait, hold on. I need to find a way to brace myself. Hold on. Embrace myself.
Bracing.
Okay, give me a second. Okay, I'm ready.
Oh my god. Okay, brace yourself like corrective dentistry. There's always talk of cancellation and graduation and indefinite hiatus, and these words can be incredibly scary in the VTubing sphere. Even Google Doc is a head-turning concept for some. But when it comes to people that leave the VTubing sphere, why do you think they always come back? What is the allure of it?
I think the reason why they always come back to that is because of the joy. I would say some people come back to it because of the joy of VTubing, because think about it, when you're being VTubing, it has some fun. It has some fun in it, you know, like you could do some streaming while being like going for the aesthetic that you really like. You can be the character who you want to portray yourself as, okay? So it has a fun aspect in the thing, but so I think that's the reason why they want to keep coming back. But at the same time we're just hoping that when they come back, they can become a better person. For those who got canceled before, I hope they come back and become a better person. But if that's the case, actions speak louder than words, okay? That's something I always say. Actions speak louder than words, okay? If they still have that bad behavior, that's a no-no, okay? No matter how many times you come back after cancellation, that's a big no-no.
Yeah.
And when it comes to graduation and hiatus, I think that gives me the mindset that they would need some break from it, you know? Because here's the thing about VTubing is, if you see VTubing as, like, sometimes like VTubing can get such a toll in you. Woo! Bless you!
Oh, thank you. I have dad sneezes. I'm sorry.
You're fine. Listen, I sneeze like a dog, okay? So you don't want to hear me sneeze. But yeah, I'm gonna say is like you do not like I think graduation hiatus is more like you need a break for your mental health, because like VTubing have VTubing can be such a big toll when you it's kind of a tough subject because it's like if you want to see VTubing as your own career, numbers is very important. Unfortunately, I have to say this. Numbers is very important because your whole income is on online Spear. So that would take such a big mental toll on you because you're like, how can I make it through the next month and such? That's a big mental toll. So that's why some people be like, oh, I need to go hiatus because I need a break from things, you know? But some people eventually come back because maybe they have a fresh sense of mindset. Maybe they feel like, oh, I'm finally ready to take on my task now. So maybe that's the reason why I come back, you know?
See, with that, I totally get, because...
Summon more minions, sire.
Oh, Funky Squid Pasta, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Pastaways. Hope you enjoyed your time on the beach.
Hi. Please go follow Undead Commander.
Please go follow Zungie. Follow Zungie.
Right there.
Follow her. Follow her. She's great. She does great art. Click her name. Click follow. You.
No. Yame. Oh my gosh! I can't believe we just started a battle like that.
We had to.
Oh.
It's for content. We're content farming. Oh, it's for clout. You.
Oh my god! How dare you! Gasp!
See, I do have to say though, it's like one thing that's another issue that I've noticed in the space is clout chasing.
Oh, that's so true.
That's a big problem. And like my concern is what's the end goal with it? Like, what is actually the end goal with clout chasing? Because I don't feel as if there actually is one. You get like your 5 minutes of fame if you're clout chasing, and then it's just kind of gone.
It's also very tough because it's like sometimes you're happy because sometimes you can be happy because there's like, for example, like maybe one day a big VTuber like notice you and then you're just like, oh my gosh, like that. There's a good way of like thank you to the big VTuber, very grateful for them. But there's also other way is like if you're like overdoing it to the part that it feels like boasting and kind of like I'm sorry the wording is kind of rough there. Kissing their boots, is it? Kissing their boots kind of thing?
There's kissing their boots, kissing ass.
Kissing ass a little bit, then that's how people know that you're clout chasing. So it's like you could respect people who you look up to, but keep it up boundaries, okay?
Yeah.
Keep it boundaries because they don't know you well enough. They don't know you at that point, so you have to be respectful. Don't overstep their boundaries. That's the important thing, you know?
Yeah, 100%. Especially like if, let's just go and say it's like, oh well, I'm really good friends with this person, with this big VTuber, and it's like you interacted once. You you were in a call with them once, or they reacted to your model positively once.
Yeah,
it doesn't mean you're friends. Just because they followed you back, it doesn't mean you're friends. It's very parasocial to think that that's the case, but it's not. Like you're not friends. You're barely interacting.
Yeah.
And it's like you need to. They liked my tweet. We're besties now. Yeah. I hate when that happens. I hate when that happens.
No, like don't jump onto the gun like that. Never, ever. You know.
There are people that are like, oh, we're really good friends. And it's like we interacted once. Like once.
I think it's just like friendship. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like friendship takes time to build. You know, it takes time to build up. Like you need to see interaction. Do you guys vibe with each other? Like and then you just need all this time to get to know in order to build a friendship. You cannot, just like Hamungo said, I'm so sorry. You cannot just be like, oh my gosh, you like my tweet. Are we best friends now? No, don't think of it that way. Do not think of it that way.
No, I liked your tweet because there was something about it that I enjoyed.
It's like, I like your tweet. Please respawn. Wait, what now?
It's like, oh my god, Zungie, thank you for liking my tweet. Can we be best friends? Can we go on stream together and then you can make me a lot of money and give me a lot of followers? And it's like, no. And
oh my goodness, can you like my tweet? Do you think you can, I don't know, do free arts for me? I'm just wondering because it's for the bestie.
The struggle of an artist. Can you do art of me?
the thing I'm gonna say is, I do draw my friends, but that's only when I feel like it. And the thing about it is, my friend never asks for it. You know, the things about friendship is you do not ask for anything in return. You know.
Yeah, it's not. Being friends should not be transactional.
No, never.
No interaction should be transactional in that regard, unless it's an actual business deal. Like it would be parasocial of me to be like, hey, since you were on Dead Air, can you like make fan art of us, which would just be a cheeky way of saying, hey, I want fan art of me. That's bad. But if it's like, hey, you know what? I really enjoyed our time here. I would love to be able to go and like, hang out again if you want to hang out again. And it's like,
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
cool. And it's like, if you ever at any point made fan art, it's like, wow, I wasn't expecting this. This was really nice. But it's not an expectation, though. It should not be an expectation.
Never.
Shouldn't be.
Like,
I'd commission the
never,
fuck out of you,
ever.
though.
oh, boy.
I would. I'll toss money at you. It's fine.
or like people say, if you don't have money, shout them out. You know, shout them out,
exactly.
like in retweet. That helps them. That helps people like get to know them more. It's just like, oh my
You're
goodness.
putting more eyes on it. That's what
Yeah,
matters.
exactly. That's very important. Oh, I can show you this one because I draw a lot of art from these of my friends, the Delinquent Den, because especially we know each other for 4 years, and then I was just like, so I just want to ask, I want to try something new. Can I try to draw you guys doing this? And they're like, yeah, sure, go for it. You know.
Okay, I'm gonna be 100% honest.
Hi.
The first one, the kind of rubber hose one.
Oh, I was so curious. I was like, can I draw stuff in different style? That's just me.
The VTuber I'm thinking of, she was my last guest.
Oh.
Biddles Tune. Do you know her? Yeah.
I think I just followed them today.
Biddles Tune is a rubber hose VTuber, and I enjoy her stuff.
Nice.
She's very pleasant. Like seeing that art, it's like, oh, it reminds me of Biddles and Bippo Bingo. Bippo Bingo, because they're both rubber hose.
Nice. God, love the rubber hose like art style. It's so much charm to it.
Yeah, it's so much charm. It's so beautiful because like it's something that like it brings that level of nostalgia. It reminds you of like whenever you would sit in front of the TV as a kid.
Yeah.
Like, you're watching Popeye or you're watching like, like some of the old Disney cartoons. Like,
oh yeah.
It's so nice to be able to like kind of like linger back into that.
Yeah.
No, I think a style that would be neat to see you try. Do you know who the artist Don Bluth is?
Yes, I do. Oh my god.
To see you do Don Bluth art style would be so cool. Like I would love to see that of your model.
Because funny thing is, I did pay money for their Dragon Slayer campaign thing.
Oh my god!
I have their Dragon Slayer like T-shirt, the CD for playing the game, and also his book. I have his stuff. He's too good.
He's so good. I like seeing your model like in that design. Actually, that would be really cool. If you did like an homage to like a bunch of artists, like a bunch of like well-known artists, and like you kind of like draw your model in their styles.
Yeah, maybe. I think it'll be fun because I did try Casting Hotel art style. I also tried panty and stocking art style. I did a rubber hose art style. The panty stocking one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really fun. Yeah, so I was like, I don't know, I was just like, the whole thing of mindset when it comes to art, I was like, what if I tried to do this? What if I did this? So I feel like that way it kind of keep my mind fresh. It's just kind of keep my mind fresh and makes it more fun. Think of like a fun game for myself to do, you know?
Oh yeah. Because it's you also challenging yourself a bit. It's like, well, no, I've been really liking doing this art. Maybe I'll just do a little bit more of it. Or, you know what, I'm really enjoying this art. I might set this up as a commission.
Exactly. Like, here's the thing. Like, when I did my doodle, like my Doodlefy Fuki thingy, it was meant to be a joke at first, okay? It's like I was streaming with my friend with the Fuki. They were talking, and I see them. They can switch. I was like, what if I make myself look like a random doodle-ish look, and then we make it happen. And then afterwards, I start drawing my friends, and then my friends like it. They still use it until now. And then afterwards, other people be like, "Hey, I like that idea. Can I have that?" I was like, "Okay." See, it all started as fun. It all started as fun thing, and people were like, "I like that. Are you gonna make more of those?" I'm like,
Well, I guess I have to now.
It's just so funny. Sometimes a lot of things is like, I just do this for fun. Actually, this is good. Can I have that too? Huh?
By the way, I feel as if this is actually a good segue into us talking about character design.
Oh, let's go.
Because so you are somebody that's outright in the space of working with a lot of people's character designs. Meanwhile, I'm somebody that is in an industry that focuses a lot on brand recognition and like, keeping up with like, color profiles and color identities and such. So I feel like this is going to be a very like cohesive back and forth we'll be doing. So we'll start with the first one.
Hi.
Which is, in terms of character design, what do you think are key influences that most artists starting out draw from, unintended, things such as how to draw books or TV shows or movies? But like, what comes to mind, like, for things that people will draw influence from?
Definitely anime first, because I would say anime, like the media that you see, like anime and such, because like when I was a because the reason why I started drawing characters is actually because of Sailor Moon. I saw Sailor Moon when I was like maybe like 3 years or so, and I was like, I want to try to draw like that, and I tried to self-taught myself drawing that, And I think sometimes it was a show that you watch and make a big impact in your life that actually put a lot of like impact on how you do your character design. Or maybe like how you want to represent your VTuber as, because you just generally like that sort of medium or that kind of like background and such,
Oh yeah, like
yeah.
I drew a lot of influence from Frank Frazetta. He's an oil paint artist, and he drew like these epic like Conan the Barbarian, Xena Warrior Princess style artworks, and it had a lot of muscle.
Oh my goodness, nice. And I think afterwards I was like, I tried to, when you're back then, you're a kid, you try to learn how to draw like different anime. Like I tried to learn how to draw like Sailor Moon. I saw Bleach, so I was like, I like Tate Kubo art style, the way of how he draw diversity of people. Tried to learn it from Tate Kubo. Saw Soul Eater. I tried to draw like Soul Eater because I was like, I like the angst, okay? Listen, I was back in the age, I was the angst. It's not a face, Mom. I'm still feeling it, okay? I still got that in me. And there's also, like, let's see, the Soul Eater. There is,
what
like,
about
honestly, got like Inuyasha a little bit. I can try to draw Inuyasha style if you want me to. I know how to do that. And there's also, like, I'm just trying to think. And if it's not anime, I grew up like listening to like people like Japanese YouTube singer, like people who like used to do like upload song from Nico Nico Doga and then sing a Vocaloid cover. And my favorite artist is called Aki Akane, and when I look at her art style, I become such a big fan of it, and I try to learn how to draw from it. And okay, let me see if I can get the picture. Okay, that's okay, let me see, where is it? Okay, here you go. So that's one of Aki Akane art style, and that's probably the reason why I become such a big fan of like color contrast and with some spook in there,
That is a lot of vibrancy. I'm really enjoying that kind of art style.
Yeah. I think like me growing up seeing like her art also, and her art that kind of like inspired me with my character designing, maybe inspire like the art style that I like onward. And also my art style have a little bit mix of like maybe West or semi-realistic. I don't know how people call it, because back then my professor saying my art style is too anime, and I kind of like that's why now I kind of spike back at what he said. I'm like, I can draw Western style. I just choose not to always draw Western style. I have my own style now. Thank you.
See, here's where like I'm gonna bring up my age a bit.
Yeah.
Because I am in my 30s.
It's okay. I can tell you, I just turned 30 this year. It's okay.
I turned 32 this month.
Hey.
Like right at the beginning of the month. My wife's birthday's tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, happy birthday!
But I went to the Scholastic Book Fair.
Uh-huh.
And I would get how to draw manga books and how to draw anime books.
Yeah.
And it was interesting because it was where I also found one. This is wild for me. I found a Marvel Hero Compendium.
Oh my goodness.
And I proceeded to grab that. And at first I started tracing. I started like my art as tracing. And then I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay, can I draw this now? And I started drawing outright. So like I started with tracing and then I learned how to draw it. And then eventually it turned into me like, making original characters and all superheroes. I could draw bodies. I could not draw the head. I still can't do the head. I suck with drawing the head. I can't do it. I don't know why. I've practiced. I can't do it. I just can't. I'm horrible at
it. It takes some practice, I'm gonna say. You got this though. People always say practice makes better, okay?
Exactly.
And
also, Mungie wants to know if you were at the beach, what would you drink?
Oh my goodness. Let's see. Usually I like drinking beer, but when it comes to the beach, definitely cocktails.
Ooh.
Cocktails for sure. Especially, I love cocktail that has some citrus in it,
Ooh, know what you might like?
Yeah.
Okay, so you might either like a very on the nose, by the way, but a zombie.
Oh gosh, I drank those before.
There's also fuzzy navel.
I haven't tried fuzzy navel, but
it tastes like peach rings.
Good. Ooh, interesting.
It tastes like peach rings. It's really good. There's also another one called a rocket pop.
Oh.
It tastes exactly like a rocket pop.
I think
my favorite though is an Irish breakfast.
Ooh, nice.
Because that tastes like pancakes and syrup.
Or if not, I know there is one place that I used to go I know there's a place I used to go is like, they don't have a set menu, but if you describe to them what kind of drinks you like, they're customly make a drink for you on the spot. Cool. It's really neat. Yeah. It's a really neat place. And I think one time that person made kind of like an alcoholic like cider with ginger drink in there, and I was like, oh, I like that. That was good.
I'm really into mead. If there's one thing I love, it's mead.
I love mead. Those are good.
Mead's so good. I love mead because I have one that tastes like toasted marshmallows. It is so delicious.
I had like the berry type, and I drank it in like Ren Fair, and I was like, I love it immediately.
Oh, I got that.
But the only downside is my hubby don't drink. I'm the only one who drinks, so that's a disadvantage in me. Okay.
Listen, like my wife doesn't drink. I'm the one that drinks, and I'm a social drinker. So.
Oh my goodness, I feel that. Yeah. Only drink when there's people around. Okay.
Yeah. People that you trust around.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
Be safe out there.
Oh yeah.
Drink responsibly.
Drink responsibly. Be careful.
Yes.
Thank you. Well, I like how we're both two VTubers in their 30s be like, please be careful, okay?
Yeah.
Please be careful.
But be careful. Okay?
Yeah.
Oh, I like the little hand toggle. It's so fun.
That was so cute. That was a good touch and things.
I really enjoy I like the toggle for that, and then let me move off like a little closer, don't mind me. Because I have my shotgun. Hi.
Like that?
Yeah, it's me throwing up the shaka. Like,
Like that?
yeah, like that. Yeah.
Hey, let's go! Hey! Oh my, we can literally take a picture like that now. Hey!
Yo, me and my homie Zungie, we
Let's
rising
go!
up, rise up,
We're
yeah.
vibing! Let's go!
That was hype. That was hype. We will never do that again, but that was hype. We have to savor that moment now.
Oh my god.
Take a
Savor
screenshot,
it
it'll
like
last
braids.
longer.
Oopsie. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that was a good question. Thanks for asking about the cocktail thing. That was nice.
Yeah, it's like, just so you know, chat, you are able to go and ask us questions. Just because I have like a list in our DMs does not mean that like we are beholden to just that list. If you have any questions involving like what it means to be a V artist, how to do character design, like just the general day-to-day, or even involving VTubing and stream etiquette, please feel free to ask. We will be sure to go and give our insights.
We can break the ice a little bit, you know?
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, it's not just us up here. You're here too. See? You're in between us. You chat, you're third wheeling. Look at that.
Oh, you're third wheeling. Oh my goodness.
We got this tricycle going. We can
Oh my. Oh my. Oh my.
No, I think you'll be very excited to go and talk about this one because you kind of noted a little bit into it. What are some common things you've noticed in character design based on the era/theme the character is from? Examples being emphasis on suspenders and rolled up sleeves for the 1920s mafia, harsh outlines for grunge punk characters with desaturated colors included, etc. Because you are a zombie punk. Well, zombie delinquent.
Definitely the fashion sense for sure. You know, the fashion, like the type of fashion really affects the design wise. Like for example, like you said earlier, like if a certain era you see suspenders. If your VTuber is more in the 80s or 90s, of course the way of how your VTuber dress with the whole fashion can tell the era, can tell the story. Like imagine those days where we had to wear the wide pants.
Oh yeah, the parachute.
Oh yeah,
pants.
those were the days. The parachute pants. Oh my goodness.
The dungarees.
And I know for sure nowadays a lot of people are like, oh my god, there's a lot of tech wear around. Tech wear everywhere. But you know what? You can still diversify how you want your tech wear to look like too, you know?
It's like, cause let's just go and say you're a magic VTuber as an example. You know, it's like you're all wizardy and stuff. You know, it's expected for you to have the big poofy sleeves, the big floppy hat, to have a little spell book. But at the same time, like you might be like, well, no, I really like tech wear. So you know what? What if I'm a tech wizard? What if I'm the setup wizard? Like for your computer.
Tech wizard. Okay, tech wizard. That's a good title. Yo, wait a second. Yo,
because you could be a tech whiz. That's what you are. And it's like you might do PC building streams. Like that's already leading into like what you would do as a streamer, and it's really cool. Like Technomancer, yeah. So it's like you can lean into that. Like the theming of your design can lean into the type of content you would make. So like being a tech wizard, a Technomancer, like maybe you help people troubleshoot their PC problems. Maybe you do PC building streams. Maybe you build custom PCs for like a raffle that you do. Like, things like that. Like you could do these things. Hell, you might even do programming. That's another part. But like as an example, we have like Zungie. Zungie is a very highly saturated artist, very colorful, very exuberant. So know what you're going to see? You're going to be seeing that in her art. You're going to be seeing that in how she interacts with other people involving art. So boom, right then and there. And then on top of that, there's being a zombie. So you can treat it as like maybe a revival of an art style that you haven't seen in a while. You might see it's like, well, no, I miss 90s anime. I've been watching a lot of 90s anime recently. I'm going to draw in the 90s anime style. It's a revival of the style. So raising it up. It's a dead style that's coming back. Doing that. It's really cool.
Exactly. So basically just play around with it. Play around how you want. Play around with the wordings. Play around with the core. Or like do a fun mix mashing, that that could make so much idea to it out of it, you know? It's kind of like, sorry, I had to bring my hubby, okay? My hubby is also delinquent, but he's also kind of mysterious. So I was like, what if I make you a masked delinquent? And then he started having idea about like, if it's masked, maybe my mask can change into different design according to my different emotion. And then I also jumped the idea like, what if afterwards your different mask can give you different power like that, you know? So see, you can have one concept and you can bounce off from there onward. You can expand from that, you know? And that makes it fun.
Yeah, because like as an example with mine, because now I have like, you know, it's like I'm complete skeleton, which is really cool, like especially for me. And it's like, and apparently there aren't that many that are as detailed as mine. So like and also me having like a full-on naked toggle, so I can show my entire like 206 bones. But like I'm able to be like just outright, I have a quote-unquote nude base. I can now have multiple outfits. And I'm somebody that was like really into alt-rock culture growing up, so I wouldn't mind having a grunge outfit. I wouldn't mind having my pre-retirement outfit, because that's another thing. I want to have my pre-retirement outfit. So it's me being like, you know, a like skeletal commander wearing armor. I want armor. Maybe I want to have a sci-fi outfit because I thought tech wear was really cool. Like being able to lean into having different kinds of outfits, even having a businessman outfit. I want formal wear. I want to wear formal wear.
There you go. Yeah, you can expand a lot. You can get one idea and you can expand upon it, and I think that's really cool. So I sent this. This is my hobby. So I didn't draw these, but I helped him come up with the final design, final look for his delinquent look.
Oh, I'm biased already, because of the initial skull mask.
I'm glad you like the skull mask.
And then of
the
course
skull mask took a while to design. Yeah,
it's really good. I really like it.
Thank you.
It's that Oni style that's really nice and cohesive. And it's like it has this harshness to it.
And remember the keychain design that I showed you earlier?
Yes.
Those are his mask. Those are actually his masks.
Yo. Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I come up with all his mask design.
God, I love that. That's really cool.
Thank you.
And you designed all of that, right?
Yeah, I designed his mask. I didn't draw these, but I come up with his design right there. Including his whole full body design right there with the pants and the jacket and such. I came up with that design for him.
Oh, that's so cool.
So the silhouettes do have some delinquent silhouette, but he has a bit of techwear influence in there. So it's a little bit more activewear and such. So I feel like that would be a good mash of things.
You know, I have to ask because there is the leaning into like, you know, the delinquent designs. Have you watched Cromartie High School and Yu Yu Hakusho?
Listen, I love Yu Yu Hakusho in a heartbeat.
Dude, Kuwabara is fucking awesome. I love that man.
Yeah!
Him, Hiei, like Hiei was great. Hiei was great.
And then afterwards, oh my god, yes! And afterwards, people recommend me to watch like Windbreaker, and I was like, I love it. I love it. It's so good.
I love the English translation for like Kuwabara's like increase for his like sword, where does his sword grow longer?
And you know what people say? Yu Yu Hakusho is definitely a show that you could enjoy watching it in English dub because it's that good.
The Dark Tournament was so awesome because all of the people in it were so cool. Like Kurama. Kurama was so good. I love Kurama. Oh my god. Like and just what was it when the one dude had like the gas that would make them like age regress? So then he had an easier time defeating them, and then he is like, why the fuck did he do that? And it's like, well, wait, what do you mean? And it's like Kurama was stronger when he was younger. And it's like, what? And like Kurama was evil in that. And I'm like, yes! Yes!
Oh my gosh.
It was so exciting. I loved it so much. And it's like the parasite that would be like on the spines of some of those dudes. Oh. And the dude,
so good.
The big guy that like he could increase his muscle mass. He was so cool. He was so cool because like he gave Urameshi like a fight for his life. I love that guy. Like, what was it?
So good.
I think Urameshi ended up like defeating him actual hand to hand. He didn't even have to use a spirit gun.
Yeah. So yeah, I like how you say delinquent. You're just like, do you get It's like kind of thinking of like, do you get influence from some media to come up with your design kind of thing? I would say delinquents definitely have some influence when it comes to this, and maybe a little bit of Studio Trigger. So that's why you can see my hair flick up like that, you know, a little bit Studio Trigger style.
Oh, okay. I know. So like with mine, I'm gonna take the hat off for a moment. So and the glasses. So with mine, you notice how like my orbitals like are a bit more fluid like this.
I love that.
I could do that. That's actually tracking my eyebrows, was pretty cool. But like, I wanted it to where it was close to how Skeletor was, with like how his bones are a bit more like, you know, moving.
Yeah, Beastman, you boob. I'm going to have to get Evil Lynn to clean up this mess. You made a mess again in your litter box.
Oh my god.
Don't want to bring out the puppy pads again. Don't make me bring them out. Evil Lynn hates it. She hates the smell. She went to Greystone.
I don't know why I think of the He-Man song again. It's like, and he prayed.
He prayed. Oh my God, did I pray?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. What's going on?
Here we go.
Hi, Kinsey.
Hi.
So let's see. Anyways, but yeah, there was that as an influence. There was Overlord as an influence.
I was about to say I was want to ask, like, do you watch Overlord?
I do watch Overlord. I don't like how sexual it gets because it just makes me uncomfy, but like I like the designs in it. I really love the characters in it. Cocytus is awesome. He's my favorite floor guardian.
Oh,
Big Bug Man.
I see.
Big
Bug Man.
I do want to get new designs of my model. Like I want one to where it's a machine, and I want one to where it's an insect. I want a bug. But I don't want I don't want it to where it's like, oh, it's a bug as in like, oh, it's like it's a praying mantis or grasshopper or anything like that. No, I want it to be kind of alien in that regard, where it's a mixture of bug parts. Like I want small lower hands like coming out of the rib cage. I want the split mandibles whenever I talk, but I want it to where like, you know, they kind of purse together a bit. I want like the very like oddly segmented arms. I want it to have like 3 places instead of the typical 2. You know, I want to be like really insectile. I want to be kind of like a Thrycreen from D&D, to be honest.
Ooh, that would be interesting. Oh my goodness.
It'd be really cool. I would love it. And then like, you know, the machine, of course, like, you know, kind of Terminator-esque, you know.
Ooh.
Like kind of like
interesting.
Or Commando Droid, because I love the Commando Droids from Star Wars.
See, this is what I like about like VTubing the science things, you know? First. Or alternate universe. Or alternate outfit. That would be really fun, you know?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But you're able to hear me, right?
Oh, you kind of hiccup a little bit.
Okay, hiccuped a little bit. Okay. Because there was there was an issue with like I have to be very careful with my XLR mic, because if I kick it ever so slightly, it will mess up. Like it'll activate things that it shouldn't activate.
Oh my goodness, that's rough.
Like, cause I have voices like this.
Ah!
Yeah.
You're not cool now, ah!
Yeah. So I have voices.
Oh my
like
goodness.
That, like on my XLR.
You almost scared me a little bit there. Oh my gosh.
I am sorry.
You're fine. You're fine.
But no, like while we're talking about like, you know, some character design stuff,
Yeah.
Do you feel that there are any major misconceptions involving character design that you would like to refute and provide clarity on?
Here's the thing. Sometimes when I say character design, I like looking at silhouette because I feel like silhouette can make a good difference, but I would say don't push yourself too much for silhouette thing, Because don't be too hard on yourself if you think your silhouette is not strong enough. And also, second thing I noticed about character design is, okay, this might be slightly hot take, is sometimes I feel like some people's character design, they get too complicated with their design sometimes,
Yeah.
And I would say sometimes if your design get overly complicated, it's gonna get a little bit hard for people to want to draw fan art of you,
Yeah.
That's how I feel like.
It's like if your design's way too busy, like you have way too many things on the design, it's way too busy, it is going to really mess with people's perception of it. Nobody's going to want to draw fan art of something that busy. Like, it's also difficult to commission people to draw art of your character too if you make it too busy.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm just like sometimes, that's why sometimes it's like sometimes complicated design doesn't mean it's good. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
And if you think your design's a bit too simple, I would say if you still add a bit personality to your design, right, that still delivers more. Like, think of Luffy from One Piece. He's a guy with a straw hat and with a vest and the pants, and with the shoes. And you might be like, oh my god, his design's so simple. But people recognize him, because not just because of his silhouette, people recognize him for his color scheme, and also his personality make him shine.
He's effectively this. That's what he is.
Hi!
It's like, this is Monkey D. Luffy. He's got the sandals. He's got the shirt over top. He has the shorts. He has his straw hat. That's it.
But you're recognizable because I can see a skeleton structure right there. I see that and I was like, yep, that's Undead Commander, See, there you go. See, you don't need over... See, like, ta-da! There you go, character design!
Yeah, and it's like, it's not hard to make a design that's pretty simple into something that is not only easily recognizable, but something that really works. Like, my design is incredibly simple. It's like, whoop-de-doo, he's a skeleton. It's like anybody is fine with drawing a skeleton, but that's also the base thing. A lot of people need to be able to learn how to draw anatomy. So being a skeleton really helps with that, because some people like to go and add skin on top of bone to help with drawing their characters. So being able to go and be a skeleton, I can help with somebody's anatomy for at least anatomy drawing for purposes of drawing characters and doing character design. So it's nice, and I've actually gotten fan art involving people using me as a character stud. So it's
there we go.
It's really cool because I'm getting more scientific based art. I'm a man of science, but it's just in general, I get art like that, and it's really cool that I do, because a lot of people are fine with drawing the angles of a skeleton. There's so many different art styles, like Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Overlord, One Piece, Undertale, all of those with skeletons, people will draw those. Skeletor, so He-Man, being able to go and draw those styles, and
and bookseller Honda, he's a skeleton and he sells books. Okay, there you go.
See, so it's we have a lot of options for skeletons. It's very easy to draw skeletons in that regard. And it's just really put a Hawaiian shirt on them and call it a day. Then at that point you've already drawn me. You drew me just by putting a Hawaiian shirt on a skeleton. So meanwhile we have Zungie, whom of which has a very recognizable design. The silhouette is very nice. There we go. Let's go and zoom on out. So we have things that really accentuate the personality of the person piloting the model. There we go. Right there is pretty good.
Okay, I'm just trying to do this. Hey. Hi.
Hi. So
hi.
Right here we have we have the boots, we have the side skirt, which is a very unique detail. So it makes it to where that's already adding to the silhouette. Look at how it flows.
And the thing is, I wear shorts because I'm not flashing people. I'm being respectful. I'm not flashing people when I kick people, okay?
But like we also have we have a lot of ab definition. We have like the kind of crop top going with the short jacket, and these sleeves are all rolled up. We have some belts. We have some of that little bangle action going, and then of course we have the hairstyle. The hairstyle being two-tone. So that's like a major detail to take into consideration, especially with the stitching that is on parts of the body, from the thigh to the face to the wrists. All of those are major details to keep into consideration. And honestly, if somebody were to go and look at your design, they'd be like, huh, this is like a very like hunk version of like Organization 13 from like Kingdom Hearts. It's like, oh, that'd be really cool. That'd be a really cool, like, you know, style to kind of lean into. Somebody makes fan art of your character that is like Kingdom Hearts stylization. And that would be pretty dope.
Yeah. And I like to echo colors. This is just me personally. I like echo colors. Like, you see my hair, my jacket, and the inside of the skirt is the same color. And then the green matches with my eyes and my tongue. So I was like, that would be real. I was like, that would be a fun combination, you know?
And Leo brings up a good point. It's like the black and lime green is also screaming like athletic wear. And it shows that, like, you know, you were very athletic. And it is true based off of the fact that you also have like very high definition in like in your abs.
Oh God. Hi. Hi. Okay. Sorry, I'll get back down. What? Hi.
Hi.
What's up?
Hi. You got your abs like right there.
Hi.
You can grind meat on those. Like.
I mean, I could probably grind cheese and then just serve it on the pasta if you want me to.
My Olive Garden waitress is being extra with the cheese.
Like, hey, tell me when you want me to stop grinding the cheese, okay? Tell me when to stop.
My ziti al forno. Mungo, bad. Abs you can grind tongue off of.
Wait, Mongo say, what now, Mongo? Mongo, what did you say?
He's got the bad.
You better watch out.
Are you ready to eat?
What? Okay, hold on. Just, let's see, 3, 2, 1. There you go. There you go, it all works out in the end.
Damn.
Damn.
Last person I had on pulled out a gun on me. You pull out a bat.
I mean, isn't it safer? Just to let you know. And you'll be fine. You're pretty headstrong. You have a tough skull. You'll be fine.
Oh. Well, I gotta save this.
Wait, what?
And
Save what now?
I'm saving this. No, hold on. Mungo sent stuff. Mungo sent stuff, and it was really cute. And I'm gonna send it to us because it's really cute. So he did some fan art, and then like he also screenshotted us.
That's so cute.
It's so cute, right?
Oh my gosh. I love it. We're just like chilling at the beach. I love it. That's adorable. Let's go. Thank you so much.
Mungo.
Aww. Okay, I'm saving this. I am saving this.
It's really
This is gonna be in my drum address bio now.
Aww.
Okay, let's see. At beach, and then by Mongo Bureaus. Done. There you go. It's saved now. It's in my file forever.
I put it on stream. Mungo did this. It's so cute. Look at that. This is so adorable. Look at us. We're enjoying our cocktails at the beach.
That is so cute. I love the cute vibe.
This is what I needed. This is what I needed in life.
Yeah. And this is what I always have to tell people. I treasure fan art no matter what, you know? Because like when people take the time to draw it out, it means a lot and it's the sweetest thing ever.
Hold on, I'm messaging you.
Hey. I might also save this screenshot because this is a very cute, sweet screenshot right there.
It's such a cute screenshot. I know. It's so nice.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm just naming this as Undead Chilling. Undead Chillin'. That's how you go. I love this. This is so cute.
It's so cute. It's really nice. I appreciate when people like do stuff like that because it's not
That is
often.
true.
It's not often.
Oh, that's so
Let's
true.
see. Let's see how many questions we have left.
Yeah.
Because I think we only have like a few. Let's see. So there's you actually talked about that one.
I'm also reading it through. I think we taught all the adequate one. We finished that one.
We only have 2 left.
Oh my gosh! Speed run.
All right, let's speedrun it. We'll start with the last one here. Do you have any myths you would like to debunk for others who are afraid to step into making characters of their own?
Do your own thing, okay? I know some people might. Here's the thing. There's always bound to people be like, "Oh, that's not that original." Listen, add your own twist, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Add your own twist. Don't mind what people said, okay? Because sometimes some people just like to put you down, okay? And also, at first you might be like, "Oh my goodness, what if it doesn't look good in the first run?" You know what the trend going on right now? The trend going on right now is make it happen first and then perfect it later on, okay?
Yep.
Take the step, give it a try first, and as time goes on, you can refine it. Cause trust me, first time I start VTubing, I don't look like this. I'm just like straight up wearing a tight suit with like hoodie and such, and then only afterwards I'm just like, I want a more stronger delinquent identity, and that's how I look right now. So take your time, okay? Give it a step, refine later. All right?
Hell yeah. I agree. I think another one to kind of like debunk in terms of like myths for people that like, want to go make characters of their own. Just because the style is the same does not mean the character is. You can use whatever art styles work for you that you are able to draw, that you are able to work with. You can do that. You can't own the style.
No, you cannot.
But you can definitely do things in that style, because it would be messed up if somebody's like, well, I own oil painting. I'm the person that does oil painting. It's where it's like, I can't, like, I really, I'm able to I'm the only artist that's able to do panty and stocking style art. And it's like, well then, it's like, that's a little messed up. That's a little messed up.
I mean, like heck, if someone tell me like here's the thing, remember I was just like, I make like Doodlefy Fuki, and I was like, I don't own like those sketchy Doodlefy style. I don't own that. And if people want to draw something kind of like that, I'm not stopping you,
Yeah.
Because there's some existing art style around that also do something that's more like sketchy looking. So don't gatekeep, okay?
Yeah, do not gatekeep. Period. Gatekeeping, no matter what, hurts everyone around you and yourself. Like, it's not going to be helpful at all for anybody. Because on top of that, you need competition in the space. You do. Because that's what forces you to improve your craft.
Mm-hmm. But of course, if someone just straight up copy you like from T to T, then that's the problem, Yes. There is a way to differentiate those, okay?
Yes, and on top of that, if that's the case, and you're not an artist, but the person that made art for you obviously is, inform them. Do not take matters into your own hands. Inform them and let the artist deal with the other artist. It is not your responsibility to go and do that for them, but you are allowed to continue supporting your artist and continue helping your artist however you can.
Yep, AKA, you better communicate.
Exactly.
Talk first before you take action in hand,
Exactly. Which, this is the last question before we make it into the Undead advice section.
Oh boy, let's go.
So considering the market value that falls in the VTuber designs, what's some advice for people who want to have a more advertiser-friendly design? What are some things that you would feel would benefit a design in today's landscape for VTubing?
Something that's more advertisable?
Yeah, so like if you want to go and have like an advertiser-friendly design, what is some advice that you would provide for somebody who wants to have an advertiser-friendly design? So then, maybe they can get more sponsorships, or maybe they can get, maybe like they'll get more ads on their channel, or just in general, like maybe making it to where like it doesn't come off as exorbitantly sexual, which I will state that a lot of the people whose designs are being perceived that way by advertisers is 90% unwarranted. There's a 10% that it is warranted, but like there's like 90% of the people that have had their models flagged as being lewd and have nudity and too sexual. It's like, but it's not. It's not. It's the they showed their shoulders in class and they're distracting the teacher and the students. Dress code violation. And it's like that. Well, one, like it's one thing if it's distracting students. Why is it distracting the teacher? Like, that's always been the thing that's bugged me involving dress code violations. Why does it distract the teacher? It shouldn't distract the teacher. It's a little messed up. It distracts the teacher.
Oh, that's tough though. I'm just like, I would say like if you ever want to do something more advertiser friendly, you can still think back still look back to the fashion that you have taken inspiration from for your design. Get the fashion and see if you come up with like a alternative fit right there, just to see if you make it more like alternative fit right there. So there you can always like switch around with things, you know? Because I've seen people do like maybe like one outfit and they have an alternative look right there. So there's one that's maybe a little bit more like wow. There's another one that's more friendly like there, and that's what happened. Oh yeah, this is my old design.
Let me move this down to.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is my old design because I started more as a zombie artist, and then afterwards I have my bunch of friends that are delinquents, and I make a joke, and I was like, should I become a delinquent at this point? Yes. Okay then, and that's what happened, you know. You know,
this gives me Mirror's Edge vibes. Like Free Runner.
I kind of see that. But here's the thing: these are based on my actual This is sort of based on the actual outfit that I have in real life, beside the tight suit. Okay. I love wearing those type of shoes and outfit in real life, so I was like, why not? You know.
Honestly, girl, look at you. You rocking it. You rocking it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's see. Is there anything else that we can kind of like extrapolate upon involving advertiser-friendly design? Because like I know that a lot of it's just cover your hips, don't give under boob. Like that's at least for the space now, but who knows what might change later. I know one thing that I've mentioned that like I do to quote unquote combat Twitch's system, which Zungie, you might want to cover your eyes. This is about to get lewd.
Wait, what? What are you doing? What are you doing? Wait.
Got the whole thing out. How's this, John Twitch chat? Huh? I got the whole coccyx out. I got the whole thing out. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing.
Oh my god! Yay!
Smooth move, bone daddy.
Oh my god! I can't believe you just say bone daddy! No!
God, Vixen, Bazfay, hey, welcome in.
Oh,
but yeah, like if like
we're learning anatomy, okay?
The thing that I've brought up is if, by the way, my rigger made that for me in the middle of my debut, and I loaded it up and everything for it. I'm like, I need to see like me having a naked toggle, and like now I have a naked toggle. But me showing that I have that, if Twitch has an issue with showing bare pelvis bone,
they shouldn't ban you because that is just science, you know?
And that's the thing. It's like, okay, you have an issue with bare pelvis bone. Then know what that means? You need to reconfigure what you view as sexual.
You know, this whole thing what reminds me of Twitch when they start with the whole artistic nudity thing for a while.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you remember those time?
They
have that.
I remember the ass end of it.
Yeah, those were like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, because wasn't there the person that like painted their body?
I seen actually, I just saw that person stream who painted their body, and I'm like, is that okay? Wait, what? I mean, you know, and yeah, there is a moment. There's like the whole almost like 20-ish hour-ish, almost like a day-ish, where they allow artistic nudity, and then because of that, a lot of people like to draw art that is either like more like scientific, more like good study kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then there's some people just straight up drawing corn there. Okay, so it's like, you know. So there is this kind of tough. Yeah, so it's just kind of like, oof, like that with the whole regulation and such, you know.
Yeah. Which I feel as if we got like all the questions through. We provided a lot of varying degrees of advice, and now we get to go and make it into the Undead advice section. So I have a section in all of my Dead Air episodes where at the end, I let you ask me for a piece of advice on something that you might be struggling with, either like in the streaming space, IRL, because I hold an eclectic amount of knowledge that has been honestly like pretty helpful for me, like from being able to go and handle snakes and pests entering your home to like me just outright providing you reassurance on something you might have doubts.
Okay, then this is a little bit more on the silly side.
Okay.
Hear me out. How are you gonna celebrate your wife's birthday tomorrow?
Okay.
Hey!
Okay. So oh god, she's in the other room. So
Whisper? No, keyword.
She has her whole she has the stream up. She always has it up whenever she can.
Oh, she hears it. Oh.
Yeah, she's gonna hear it. She's gonna hear it.
Celebrate. Got it?
Yeah, she already knows about the fact that I'm gonna be getting her cheesecake for her birthday.
Nice! That sounds yum.
But the rest of it's a surprise because she told me to be like 100% like typing it in chat. She'll read the chat.
No! You can see it in chat.
She just knows that I'm gonna be getting her cheesecake. Everything else is meant to be up to me on how it's celebrated. So I'm going to be keeping a lot of that a surprise. I've been doing well.
Yes.
I'm shitty with surprises, but I've been doing well.
Keep it down, like.
But
just okay.
Is
like
there
like that? There you go. I got it. There you go. There you go. We got it.
But is there anything like you would want advice on, or any like encouragement that you would want from somebody that you may consider a peer? Because I mean, we're colleagues technically, since we're both VTubers in the streaming space.
And we're both undead.
Yeah, we are both undead.
We're both undead. We've been through lives, okay?
We've been through life and death again.
All right, so how about this? For people who want to go into writing novels, what is your best advice for those people who want to start with book writing?
Write the ending first.
Okay.
Like I have, like, the advice that I can provide involving that is write the ending first. Figure out how you want it to end.
Mm-hmm.
And after you write the ending, write how it starts. You should have it to where the start of the book and the end of the book rhyme. You should have it to where they are virtually the same. So an example of it being, like, yes, it works with lore as well. So as an example, so Gallo, my VTuber,
Hi.
he hunted down adventurers, he killed heroes and villains, he did that, and his body is comprised of all of the people that he has killed. The souls in his soul pyre are comprised of all the people that he's killed, and now he lives on this island. Beforehand, he sought out others to vanquish them and incorporate them into his body. Now, other people seek him out, so then he can give pieces of himself to them,
Mhm.
aka to give them advice and to protect them.
Uh-huh.
So it's like
Nice.
it rhymes. Everything in between, that's the best part. You can do whatever you want with that. Because especially if, and this is the part that like really matters in this piece of advice. I mean, the first part mattered, but this part also matters. So
Hey.
when you are writing and you have a really cool idea and you want to incorporate it, but it doesn't fit where you're at, write it down anyway. Don't put it in that spot. Treat it like a puzzle piece. Put it in somewhere later. Put it in somewhere to where you want it to be, or figure out how to get there. If you're like, oh, the main character is like, somebody who's from this little podunk town, and like, they grew up like, to farmer parents, and the village was burned down, and now they're off on their own, like wandering the wild. They're raised by a former bandit leader, whom of which all of his bandits were slain shortly after by like, the kingdom that's there. So like, they're essentially raised to like, be self-serving. They're raised to be self-serving, and because they're raised to be self-serving, it's like cool. So like the hero's a self-serving person. I would love if down the line they go into the big city and they deal with like, a bunch of like, wannabe gang members that like they're always getting into trouble, and they come up with this big score. It's like, cool. I would love if my character, like if the protagonist took the lessons from the person that helped raise them, the bandit leader that helped train them to be who they are, if they went out of their way to stop those gang members from performing this big heist. Because he doesn't want them to go down the same path he went down.
Gotcha.
They're not there yet. You only wrote to where like they're starving on the side of the road. Cool. Save it for later. Now just figure out how you get there.
So it's like write the end game and then write the process. Gotcha.
Yep. Just write the end. Advice. Start with the end. Start with the end. Now figure out how you get the beginning to rhyme with the end. And then
sounds good.
Everything in between. In between. Just have fun with writing it. Because you just have to get it to where they connect.
Gotcha.
Doesn't matter how long or short it takes for you to connect those pieces, but just connect them. Put cool shit in there. Make it to where people are excited to read it. Make memorable moments. But don't force it.
Yes. Sorry, let me see if we could hear it. My dog is here. Let's see if she could pant.
Doggy?
Doggy?
E?
She just come back. Hi, girl. Hi, girl. Alright. I think you answered my main question, because I was like, I've been curious about like, how do you get people started? Like, how do people can get started if they want to go into book writing? Because I've seen people before telling me they wish to be an author, but they're just like, they don't know where to start,
There's a lot of different methods, and a lot of them work. There are some that are bad advice to take. One of which, and listen, his books are great. He has a lot of great world building. Do not take any writing advice from George R.R. Martin.
Who?
The person that wrote Game of Thrones.
Oh, I don't watch Game of Thrones. I never read Game of Thrones.
Do not take his writing advice, because his writing advice is for somebody who's obsessed with his world.
Besides, okay, forgive me. The book that I remember the most reading is Pride and Prejudice, because I had to read it for my school many years ago.
That's fair. And it's like, because take the themes that you hear and read from media around you, and you can twist them to make them your own. You can. George R.R. Martin did that with some of his stuff. He took direct inspiration from a historical event for one of his books. And honestly, like, taking inspiration from historical events is a really good tactic for being able to go and like get story beats in.
Nice.
So that's a big deal for you to go and try, is like to do that as well.
Ooh.
Hey, CJ.
Cool. Hi there.
But just in general, like, you can take inspiration from other writers. You can take inspiration from historical events, from other media. You can take inspiration, but do not directly copy it. As we've already discussed before, involving like, art doing a 1-to-1. Do not directly copy.
Like think of like, I'll never forget that fun fact that my husband told me is that apparently 50 Shades of Grey is basically a fan fiction from Twilight or something.
It is. It is.
Oh my gosh!
Like, it is a fan fiction of Twilight because of, I believe it was Green Day. I believe it was directly tied to Green Day as well because of I think Twilight was tied to Green Day.
Oh my god! See? Inspiration.
It's a pipeline.
And not copy, okay?
Yeah, just keep inspiring. Just keep being inspired because you will make awesome things from inspiration. That's why people do fan art.
Hi! Actually, this is gonna be my own task. I think afterwards I might count how many VTubers I've drawn ever since then. I need to count. I need to update my. I need to count and update my number or something.
Update your number.
Maybe because, like I say, last time I checked my number, 340 as of September 12th, 2024. What's happened in 2025 now?
You've done a lot. You are a very prolific artist, and like it's something to be like held as a badge of honor. Like, because you've done so much for so many other streamers, you've done so much for so many other VTubers, you've drastically like shifted the space in a way to where
Summon
people
more minions,
want
sire.
to have art similar to yours and to do art similar to yours. You're an inspiration, and honestly, you should take that as a huge point of pride.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm really flattered. I just like to do what I do, and I just like to share the joy, and I think hopefully also encourage other people too, you know?
Oh yeah.
Encourage other people to, you know, also like do their best and try something, you know?
Hey, so we're getting free fan art, right? You're gonna do fan art of me because you were on my show.
Oh my gosh, I'm dead! Oi! Oi!
It's not clout chasing, I swear. You because we're best friends, right? We callbacks.
Why you traumatize me with that Undead?
Can you do free art of me?
Pardon?
Hi.
Hi. Oh my gosh! Oh my!
Damn, Mungo the betrayal.
Doesn't mean Undead like giant woman?
I mean, I do care a lot about surface area. I'm just saying.
I see. Good taste.
They have to be dangerously thick.
We like them thick.
I like my jiggle physics in different places than just the chest.
We also
we
appreciate the muffin tops.
Exactly. Yes. It's called a muffin top because it's delicious. It's called love handles because you need something to love to hold on to.
Valid. Very valid indeed.
Now, of course, because you are the esteemed guest of this episode, I would like to ask, who do you want us to raid into?
Wait! Whoa! What? That is a huge big duty for me. Holy shit! All right, I'm gonna have to start thinking. Oh my goodness. Oh
gosh, she's sweating. She's sweating. By the way, Alzatora, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pastaways. Hope you enjoy your time on the beach.
Like, welcome.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this is so many people are streaming right now. Fudge! Sorry.
He's going monkey mode. Ting tang, walla walla bing bang.
Bing bang. Ting tang, walla bing bang. Oh my goodness. So many people around. Oh man.
I like being
what do we
able,
want to do?
I like being able to have it to where it's like it's you being able to show people who you support and for us to go and spread the love.
I have so many people and they're streaming right now. Fudge!
I mean, you do have a D20. You could roll.
Okay. You know what? I appreciate my pal right here. I have this good pal called Res. He's playing Guilty Gear Strive right now, and funny thing, and good thing is, my friend, I finally met Res in real life, like recently, and they tried to play in the EVO tournament last time. They did a really good job.
Let me go and have...
They did a really good job. Super proud of him. And also, he's a homie. He's a homie. We appreciate homie around here.
Oh wait, are they based in Paris? Because I see one of their tags is Paris.
Paris? Wait, what? Huh? No, not Paris. No. What?
Well, it's like one of their tags on stream. It says Paris.
Maybe it's a character, I guess.
Maybe. Maybe.
But they're very good gamer. Very good gamer. Very chill. Wonderful homies. Highly recommend.
They're doing really well in this fight. Yeah. Hell yeah.
I know. Like I say, he competed in EVO like this year, and I think he ranked 129 in the EVO tournament.
Well, hot diggity damn. Let me go and have them pulled up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they're gonna really appreciate this. Hopefully it doesn't distract them from the fight, but I'm gonna go and click start raid.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and this is where I get to go and say thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for being here and supporting not only myself, but also Zungie. Be sure to go and check out Zungie on her socials. Zungie, do you have anything going on?
Thank you so much. I'm gonna try to stream later on this week, but unfortunately it's gonna be a late night stream, so I'm sorry I stream at the kind of demon hours. But besides that, I did cook some art. I did cook some art. I finished some commission recently, so you can check my social media for that. I guess that's good. Is this okay?
Oh, yeah,
respectful?
And then let me
Thank you.
just shout you out. There we go. So please follow Zungie. Zungie has been an amazing guest and has provided a lot of wonderful insights. And if you want to go and follow me, feel free to. If you want to go and join the Discord, we'd love to be able to have you here.
Follow.
Kuniahi is a very welcoming place, and I would love to go and see you there. And of course, use code Beef Queen if you want to save.
Wait! Oi! Oi! No! No! Oh my gosh!
Which we're going to be rating into Res Quandary, whom of which is playing ranked Guilty Gear Strive. Go and give some love and support. They very much deserve it, as they are a friend of Zungie's, and any friend of Zungie's is a friend of mine.
Hey, let's go! So does it mean I'm gonna get Undead free art? I'm just kidding.
There we go, and we have rated